Get up, you son of a bitch! Cause Pawn's drunk loves you.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, baby, you already know this is Pawn's Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this side of heaven. God bless you all. Just let your soul glow. Feeling all so silky smooth. Just let it shine through, baby. Just let your soul glow. Oh, what a drama last night. Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York City, my city. Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach ended in a majority draw. Man, a lot of controversy. Gervonta Davis believes that he didn't lose the fight. Gervonta Davis believes that he didn't lose the fight. And the reason why he took a knee is because his eyes was burning. Calvin, pass me the towel. Calvin, pass me the goddamn towel. Hey, second ball. Hey, Calvin Fopp. Oh, pass me the towel. Oh my God, man. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, the people gonna have a field day with this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most embarrassing excuses in the ring. And you know, there's people out there that's trying to say, like, yo, Punch, you know, you support Amanda Serrano too. You remember when she was going out there to perform in Puerto Rico in a sold-out crowd, and at the locker room, she couldn't go fight because the commission didn't let her fight because her eyes was burning, and then her eyes got infected. So you could understand, Gervonta Davis, Punch. Well, Amanda Serrano didn't do it in the ring. She said that in preparation to the fight, not during in the ring. When she was fighting Amanda Serrano, when she was fighting Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano had a gash like this. That the gash could talk to you, was bleeding all over the place. It could talk to you and stuff like that. Amanda Serrano didn't call no timeout. Amanda Serrano didn't say, hey, yo, trainer Jordan, give me a towel. Give me a towel when my eyes are burning. I can't see. No. She ain't do that. Don't try to compare this to the Amanda Serrano situation. This man took a knee because he couldn't, because I couldn't see. His eyes was burning. No excuse. Gervonta Davis have almost 250 amateur bouts. Got like 30 fights. He know what to do and he know what not to do. The corner know what to do. The corner don't know what not to do. Even one of the best referee, my favorite referee in the sport of boxing, he fumbled the damn fight. Steve Willis, crazy eye. I think Steve Willis is one of the best referees in the sport of boxing. He had mental lapses in the 9th round. He was like, what? Timeout down, whatever. He was the referee on the outside didn't even know what to do. I saw a slow motion. Hey, let me say this, folks. Let me say this as well. For those of you who was talking so much ish about this fight leading up to the fight, I ain't go buy the pay-per-view. This fight ain't ish. Forget this fight, yo. I ain't supporting PVC. I ain't supporting Tank Davis. Why he's fighting Lamont Roach? And I said to the boxing world, don't contradict yourself, because at the end of the day, we want champions to dare to be great. So at least if you're frustrated with Gervonta Davis, at least support Lamont Roach, who's daring to be great. But you guys ain't want to do that as well. You guys ain't want to do it as well. But it seemed, but put it this way, there was a lot of people, especially in the WATCBC, in the YouTube boxing community, and Twitter, on IG, a lot of people, even boxing content creators that were saying, I ain't gonna pay for the fight. You broke mother effers. I ain't gonna pay for the fight. PBC, forget Tank Davis. I ain't gonna pay for the fight for Lamont Roach. He ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna get knocked out in the second or third round. All you dudes have so many opinions today. Weird. Did y'all see the fight? I thought you was not gonna see the fight. I thought you guys was not gonna. How everybody has an opinion about this fight. Now everybody saw all the 12 rounds. It's funny. Now everybody saw the fight. The whole world of boxing saw the fight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, leave the opinions and the breakdown of the fight to those who was willing to pay for the fight, for those who was willing to watch the fight, that was not talking down to the fight and trying to say they ain't going to watch the fight, that this fight is garbage and I ain't going to go live and I ain't going to do a video. And look at y'all. Each and every one of a boxing head is out there giving their opinions. I thought you ain't want to watch the fight. I thought you ain't pay for the fight. I thought you wasn't wasting your Saturday for the fight. How the hell everybody got an opinion about the fight? Now, everybody watched the damn fight. So for those subscribers and followers of particular boxing channels and particular boxing accounts, you should call them out. You should call those hosts out. You're supposed to be, hey, yo, why you acting fake? Why you acting fake? Why you have so much of an opinion about a fight in which you said to the whole world and to your subscribers and members and followers not to watch the fight? How you got an opinion? How everybody know about the fight? Did you see round 2? Did you see that round 3? I thought you wasn't paying for the fight. You ain't want to watch the fight. Hey, yo, everybody got humbled. Everybody got humbled. First and foremost, everybody got humbled. As much as, yes, we're going to hold Gervonta Davis accountable for doing what he was not supposed to do. And of course, it was an embarrassing excuse. Yes, it was an embarrassing excuse. My eyes! Calvin, pass me the towel! And then in the post-fight interview, Gervonta Davis said, I'm for real. Why y'all booing me? Why y'all think I'm lying? I'm telling you, when they did my hair, it burned. Shit, why y'all booing me? Ain't funny. We gonna have a field day, man. Boxing, the gift on giving, bro. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. He said in the post-fight interview, so why did you take a knee and stuff like that? Nah, because the lady that did my hair put man grease on my hair. Yo, we heard every damn excuse in the history of the sport of boxing. We heard every excuse in the history of the sport of boxing. So Deontay Wilder was blaming the damn costume. Mark Breland, hey, yo, this is hair grease gate. The hair grease gate. Hey, yo, shout out to Gervonta Davis. He got good skills, good talent. Shout out to Lamont Cucaracha. Lamont Roach exposed 99.9% of the boxing world. Now, don't be acting like y'all all smart. Don't be acting like y'all all Albert Einstein. I knew all along. I told you Lamont Roach got skills. I knew all along that Lamont Roach got skills. It was that yeah. Oh, y'all got exposed. All of us got exposed. Everyone in the boxing world, in the Twitter world, known as Twitter, YouTube, IG, Snapchat, MySpace, AOL, whatever you still got, whatever you do got, whatever you don't know got, everybody right now, apologize. If you're going to go to social media, the first thing you should do is go to Lamont Roach IG account, Twitter account, YouTube page, and apologize because you all didn't believe in la cucaracha. La cucaracha, no se puede caminar. Ese tigre estaba caminando bien. Nah. Don't be sounding smart now. Don't sound smart. Yo, Tank ain't ish. No, you said that Roach was an ish. Y'all said that Roach, Lamont Cucaracha, was an ish. He deserves an apology for each and every pundit, everybody that didn't believe in him. The only person that was actually bigging him up, that gave him a chance to beat with Shakur Stevenson. I believe that he won 20K too. But I also, your boy Mr. Moonshine, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. Pastor de Boxeo, was telling y'all, respect this fight. Respect that Lamont Roach is daring to be great. You just can't pick and choose which fighter, which champions could dare to be great. I told y'all. Hey, yo, check this out. Ain't no cap around here. Check this out. Ain't no cap around here. Hold on. We got receipts over here with Punch Drunk Boxing. We got receipts over here with Punch Dronkeo. Right here, my friends. Pero no queda la vaina. Excuse me, where you at? All right. Here we go, baby. Let's bring out the receipts. I got receipt. Right here. Boom. I didn't even get a lot of views on this video. But look. Lamont Roach exposing fans' hypocrisy. Roach is doing what fans begging Gervonta to do. Look at the date. December 3rd, huh? All right. Let's press play. I got receipts.
I know, relax, folks. I understand that we've been highly critical of Gervonta Davis picking Lamont Roach for his opponent for March 1st. I know we've been wanting to see Gervonta Davis to step up in competition, more of a 50-50 fight, at least a 60-40 fight. We've been wanting him to fight the likes of Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. Dare to be great to fight Teofimo Lopez in the 140-pound division, because we do believe that Gervonta Davis got all the skills and talent to be one of the greatest fighters that ever laced him up. He got the skills, the talent, the twitch muscle, the combination of speed and power. You know what I'm saying? He got all the tools. And we hope that Gervonta Davis give his skill set an opportunity to really stand on a lucrative and prestige legacy. But instead of just looking at Gervonta Davis' side and what we feel like he needs to do, let's look at Lamont Roach, because at least Lamont Roach is doing what we want Gervonta Davis to do. Let's give Lamont Roach his credit. Let's give Lamont Roach his props. Let's look at Lamont Roach that he's there to be great. Now, we may not be a fan of Gervonta Davis picking Lamont Roach, but we gotta be a fan of Lamont Roach daring to be great, stepping up, moving up to fight Gervonta Davis. See, and I think that's one of the reasons why we can't be frustrated all the time as boxing fans. We ask for fighters to dare to be great. We ask for champions to challenge themselves. Well, Lamont Roach is challenging himself. Well, what is it? Because you don't respect Lamont Roach enough? You don't respect Lamont Roach's journey and his story? Hey, to dare to be great, somebody got to be great enough for that other person.
Go check that video.
Fight that person that we think is great for them to dare to be great.
Now, I don't so many views because nobody cared. Check it out. Check it out. Go back. Your boy Punch Drunk Boxing. I'm a real hardcore boxing fan. That I will pay. I don't give a damn if y'all don't want to pay. You cheapos. You brokies. Good looking out of war. So with a $2 super chat says Tank has to be quiet about Saudi from now on. Oh yeah. Now Turkey Out Shake is looking at Gervonta Davis and what do you Gervonta Davis, what did you ask for again? You wanted one Ferrari, then you wanted 2 Ferraris, then you wanted 3 Ferraris. Get the fuck out of here. You don't even deserve a bicycle, motherfucker. Gervonta Davis, I won't even give your funky ass a New York City Metro car to take the A train. Any boxing fan in the building. Hey, yo, Turkey Al Shea said that he won't even give Gervonta Davis a Metro card. I wouldn't even give you an unlimited Metro card. You would get nothing. You can't even afford a cartwheel. I wouldn't even give you a Hot Wheel. I wouldn't even give you that Hot Wheel. Yo. Shout out to Lamont Cucaracha. Lamont Roach went in on other boxing. Hey, yo, shout out to, he said in the press conference, but shout out to my brother Showbiz, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brothers, but damn, Lamont Roach went on after Showbiz, my brother T-Tone, damn. He went in. He went in, pause. But you know what? Frank with a $2 super chat says the bicycle. I wouldn't even give you a city bike to go around Times Square, motherfucker. I would not give you a Honda Civic. I would not give you a Tesla. You don't even deserve it. High wheels, not their package either. You would walk from Baltimore to Saudi Arabia, motherfucker, if it was up to me. I'd make you do the Diddy. I would make you get my sandwiches from New York, from Manhattan to Brooklyn. I would treat you like Diddy did to them fellas in the making of that band. Yeah. Yo, Walter Vaz with a $2 split said, hey, Al gave Tank the Shiraz special last night. Nah, we ain't see no Al Heyman because Al Heyman is a ghost. We ain't see it. But damn, Steve Willis, the referee Steve Willis, crazy eye, man. He was my favorite ref. His license should be suspended. The commission dropped the ball. The corner that was working on Gervonta Davis during the round supposed to be automatically disqualified. But let me say it like this, folks. As much as we want to say it's controversial, as much as we want to say that it's political, as much as we want to say that everybody was in it in the robbery, right? From the referee, from the commission, and people want to blame PBC. Everybody was getting blamed for the robbery. But let me say it like this. And the only innocent one was Lamont Roach. But listen up, folks. Listen to your boy Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshots himself. Listen to me close. If Lamont Roach does not appeal, because, ladies and gentlemen, if he appeals, he wins it easily. Because we all saw it. He wins it easily because we all know the knee dropped. A lot of people saying that the ref started counting. I was looking at the slow motion. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a little conversation about that, a little bit of the dialogue. Because we saw that Steve Willis went like this. But before he did that, he didn't call down. See, when the referee, look, there's an outside referee. There's an in-ring referee. We know that Steve Willis is an in-ring referee. Even when there's a down or there's a knockdown, he will look at the outside referee and see at what number he started counting, right? But Steve Willis has to go down. 1, 2. The outside referee and the inside referee has the same count. You understand what I'm trying to say? But if you go slow motion, what Steve Willis actually did, he called a time. He didn't call a down. He called a time. So the outside referee, now this is more information that need to come out. Because if you look at it slow motion again, he didn't call down. We all know that his knee went down, but Steve Willis did not call down. Look what I'm saying. Look at my hand. Down. He didn't call down. He called time. Now, for you guys that are not hardcores or casuals, a referee gonna call down. That means bang. The referee from the outside start counting. He's looking at everything is getting back together. You go to the neutral corner. 1. Let's say if the outside referee is 3. Okay, so he start with 3, 4, 5. So I thought, because I was doing the live commentary, so I watched the fight in mute. So when Steve Willis was like this too, I'm thinking that he's counting, but he actually just telling him something like this. It wasn't counting, but there is no timeout. Exactly, there's no timeout, but the referee called the time. And we seen referees call time when, hey, the mouthpiece drops, something goes on, they call a time. Steve Willis dropped the ball. Steve Willis was not supposed to call a time. Steve Willis was supposed to call a down. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's going to be controversy in itself. The commission now the commission, the outside commission that is on both corners, on every corner, right? Calvin Ford is not supposed to be working on Gervonta Davis during the round. That's an automatic disqualification because you don't even know what he gave him or something like that. He touched him. He worked on Gervonta Davis, took the burn out of his eye. That was not supposed to happen. That's an automatic disqualification. As a matter of fact, the commission of the outside was supposed to actually kick Calvin Ford out the corner, right? But it was supposed to be disqualification automatically because you're working on the fighter during the round. So there was a lot of things that's happening. Now, if he appeals, we all saw what we saw. If he appeals, there was his knee went down. Also, in the appeal, we all saw what Gervonta Davis said in the post-fight interview and also in the post-fight press conference, right? He said, look, this what Gervonta Davis said in the post-fight press conference. Give me a second.
I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning. So I'd rather
take the knee.
Take the knee.
Boom, that's it. Guilty. Guilty. He said to everybody in the world, Lamont Roach appeals, Gervonta Davis, as he said publicly, I took a knee. I took a knee. He wins that in an appeal. Because he just didn't say it in the post press conference. He said it in the post-fight interview as well when everybody was laughing at him because he said that my eyes was burning and stuff like that. That they put some fish grease or hair grease all over. Why y'all laughing? Why y'all think I'm lying? Why y'all booing at me? Why y'all booing at me? Why y'all booing? And so this crazy chick was putting my hair grease when she did my coat rollers. Y'all laughing at me. Yeah, come on, Tech, man. First was the purse, then the nail polish, then the perm, and now the hair grease. Man, and put it this way, and even if y'all want to say, well, Punch, your homegirl, Amanda Serrano, said the same thing leading up to a fight. Like I said in the beginning of the live, that's leading up to the fight. She ain't do that in the ring. But put it this way, if y'all want to say that Amanda Serrano used that excuse, then that was a woman that did that excuse, right? So does Gervonta Davis have a woman excuse? I'll just say some people is hitting me up trying to bring well, your homegirl Amanda Serrano did the same thing. Yeah, Amanda Serrano is the type that be fighting with a big ass gash like this, bleeding all over the place and stuff like that. Look like she had two eyes on one side, and she kept on fighting Katie Taylor. There was no timeout with Amanda Serrano. There was no timeout with Amanda Serrano. Let's get that work. Talking about. Trying to come with a little excuse. I see y'all in the comment section. Walter, Colo Cinco. Me dice, Tank can't fight Keyshawn the same way he fought last night. The businessman stops him. Worse than Earl versus Crawford. I want to bet whomever, wherever, anytime, any place. Walter. Hey, yo, tell him in the super chat how much you going to be putting down. Super chat me what you gonna be putting down for the people that want to bet on you. Yeah. If it's 500, super chat the 500, put it there so everybody know that you got that, Walter. Shout out to Walter. God bless you, my brother. Let's go. I get this one. Rizzo in the building said that sounds like a personal problem. Just how Wilder's outfit excuses is a personal problem. Damn, bro. HLD in the building. Boricua. Yo, man. Pat's Nation in the building. What's good? Ain't no way Keyshawn stops Tank. Now, I scored it very, very wide. I scored this fight very, very wide. It was competitive. But I believe in each and every round. Remember, there's 4 criteria, ladies and gentlemen. There's 4 criteria. The criteria is clean, effective punches. Jab, secondary power punches is primary, especially in the pros. Ain't no pity pat. It's clean, effective punches. Jab, secondary power punches is primary, meaning that you count the power punches more than the jabbity jabber. Ring generalship. Who controls the 3-minute intervals of each round? Who controls the pace? Right? Who controls the pace? Who demands the pace? Ladies and gentlemen, he was the ring general in this fight. Lamont Roach was the general. He controlled the center of the ring like a G. Now, I ain't going at you crazy like Ryan Garcia went at you crazy. Now, this is me. We're going to be in the center of the ring. Anytime, all my work is in the center of the ring. All my work. That's how Lamont Roach controlled the center of the ring. Effective aggression. Effective aggression. There really wasn't too much aggressive. Only when there was when it was time to counter and stuff like that. Every time Gervonta Davis did get his licks, pause. Lamont Roach came right back with the right hand. Lamont Roach with a right hand, boom, uppercut in the inside. Who had the best inside work, in my opinion? Lamont Roach. Who had the clean effect punches? Lamont Roach. In the control the center of the ring. That's why a lot of coaches in the sport of boxing said, go into the center of the ring, control the center of the ring, get your work over the center of the ring so you won't have to compromise the judges. Pass Nation with the 55555 super chatty patty K. A comprar pizza con Coca-Cola. Me dice, I'll take that bet. Walter, somebody trying to bet you on that. So, folks, Lamont Roach, as bad and as we know that this was controversial, it was political, it was corruption, it was robbery. They robbery. La cucaracha, my friend, they robbery him. As much as we know all of that, what Lamont Roach needs to do for himself, what Lamont Roach needs to do for the morals and the principles of boxing is appeal the fight. You're going to win. Lamont Roach doesn't appeal, knowing that he could easily get his W by the New York State Athletic Commission. We all know that the New York State Athletic Commission did overturn a fight that happened in 2024, April 20th. They did overturn the Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. The New York State Athletic Commission got everything they needed to give Lamont Roach that win, because in the scorecard, it was 2 scorecards. They gave it 114. They count the knockdown. As Gervonta Davis said,
Get up, you son of a...
I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning. So I'd rather
Take the knee.
take the knee.
I didn't want to get caught, so I'd rather take a knee. The words of Gervonta Davis. I didn't want to get caught, so I'd rather take a knee. Lamont Roach wins an appeal as easy. This ain't going to be a case. This ain't going to be a case like Young Thug. This ain't going to be an O.J. Simpson case that's going to be dragging. This ain't going to be a case like this. This is an easy win with an easy appeal. Lamont Roach will get the W easily. Now, I'm going to say it like this, folks. If Lamont Roach does not appeal, if Lamont Roach doesn't appeal, that's just as corrupted and just as bizarre as what we saw last night, the results that we saw last night. Because then we could allege that the powers that be will tell Lamont Roach, leave it alone. We got you. We got you with the rematch. We got you with a big purse, a big fight. Don't mess with what we doing. If Lamont Roach doesn't appeal, then allegedly we're going to say, people going to say, well, Lamont Roach is in it with the corruption, like he knew all along. Like he said during the fight, that in the 11th and 12th round, Gervonta Davis told him that he was not going to win the fight. Trust me. Basically, I'm just paraphrasing, but that's what Lamont Roach said in the post-fight press conference. That Gervonta Davis said that he's not going to get the victory. If Lamont Roach does not appeal, well, we all know easily he appeals and get his W, and Gervonta Davis get his O. It's because the powers that be would tell Lamont Roach, allegedly, the powers that be would tell Lamont Roach, don't leave it alone. Leave it alone. We'll get you a rematch probably next year. We're working on something. We're trying to get something out of Turkey Out Shake. Let's see what we're going to do. Maybe we get the Shakur Stevenson fight. And Gervonta Davis said that he will want the rematch, but he knows it's not going to happen. Now, maybe this is the reason why that Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby made sure that they was always near Gervonta Davis when he speaks. You remember when Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather used to be in the press conference? This would be Tank in the middle, and they would like do a sandwich on them, pause, just in case you better say the right thing. And the Floyd Mayweather right away takes the mic. Right before the Gervonta Davis say something. Anyway, why you asking that type of question, man? Look, man, he's gonna take a break. Gervonta Davis would be almost speaking like this. So Tank, when you think it's gonna be your next fight? No wonder they truly never let Gervonta Davis talk. Let's be real, let's be honest. They never let Gervonta Davis talk. They answer all his questions. They was right there babysitting him on interviews. Because you know and I know, when Gervonta Davis said what he said in the post-fight interview, people was like, oh my God. In the press conference, oh my God, come on, Tank, how you gonna say that? How you gonna say that? Looking out, my brother. Good looking out. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Every time, bruh, Gervonta Davis was about to speak, man, they take the mic away from him like crazy. Can I say something? Can I say something, please? Damn, Floyd. Damn, Leonard. It's my damn questions, man. Shout out to Gervonta Davis, Lamont Roach. Shout out to a great event. Shout out to Gary Antoine Russell. I told you Gary Antoine Russell was going to be Rayo. I told y'all Gary Antoine Russell was going to be Rayo. The kryptonite to Jerome Boots Ennis. You guys just, Puello, man. He ain't shit. Nah. Gary Antoine Russell just had an off night in my opinion. That was the Gary Antoine Russell that I know, that who showed up yesterday. Right? So, look. I know what happened, bro. Gervonta Davis was using Soul Glow. Gervonta Davis was using Soul Glow. If y'all remember the movie Coming to America, y'all remember Soul Glow? Y'all remember Soul Glow? Y'all remember the Soul Glow song? It's just the Soul Glow. Feeling all so silky smooth, just let it shine, glow, baby. Just let your soul. Damn, I can't. That's a good singer right there, because I can't even give you that type of. Randy, con la bandera de República Dominicana para la ofrenda Sunday, el pastor de boxeo. Let's go, la música de Randy, What's the music, el merengue de Randy. ¿A dónde está, coño? ¿Dónde está el merengue de Randy? Good looking out, Randy. What the... Con los 20 pesos a comprar comida china. DJ Camelo Alex Sensation. Págame la música. Yankee. It's just a soul glow, feeling all so silky smooth. Just let it shine, glow, baby, just like your soul. Damn, I can't get that note. Damn it. Damn it, I can't get that note. Shit. By the damn tear chord, vocal cords and ish. Domingo Bonilla with a $10 super chat. Before that fight, I told my girl that they ain't gonna give it to Roach. Most likely it's gonna be a draw. She tells me, let's bet. But I didn't pull the trigger. I just want to enjoy the fight. Me, Jody, draw is 25-1. Damn, man, we would have been rich, right? Shout out to Domingo with a $10 super chat. We would have been rich. We would have been rich, bitch. Damn, man. Gervonta Davis. Hey, yo, do it. Okay. Well, do y'all think that's one of the most embarrassing excuses in a fight? I mean, we heard people say, you know what I'm saying, that nah, man, it was my hand, it was my shoulder, I was sick. Managerial said I was sick. I don't think that nobody beats. No. To be honest, no. Nobody beats last week. Nobody beats the excuses that. I'm gonna say in-ring excuses because there's outside excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not forget that. Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, and his dad was saying that somebody broke into their house, vandalated their house. I don't know. Y'all can beat that one. Let's not forget that leading up to the Shakur Stevenson fight with Kid Austin, that Floyd Schofield, his dad, they said that Shakur Stevenson paid a bunch of people to vandalate their home, and they tore up the passport. They hold them up in gunpoint. They pinched the wheels of 5 rental cars, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. They called, they put drugs in their car, and then they poisoned them out there in Saudi Arabia when you can't even have drugs. I don't know who takes the cake. He said, I don't know if I should listen to do the cha-cha. He said, Tank versus Josue Vargas on Pride Parade. Yo. Hey, yo, the Rainbow Army. Hey, yo, they're going to be people. Hey, yo, they fight. If Josue Vargas fights Gervonta Davis out there on Pride Month, it's going to be Gervonta Davis, you should have let me do your hair and stuff like that. I never would have put all that grease on you. Tank, hey yo, Tank, I know how to do hair. Who's that bitch that put all that grease on you? She don't know how to do it. You should have came to me in my salon and stuff like that. Hey yo, there's gonna be a but. Hey yo, you go to Harlem and stuff like that, and you go to the African salons, Hey yo, them African ladies outside be like, how you doing? Come to you. I do your braids. Yes, I do your hair. Yes, only $20. Come on, you have a, and I'm bald and stuff like that. They still want to do my hair. I'm bald. They still want to do my hair. Or the African ladies in Harlem. They be like, go do. I know what to do. Do you have hair in there? Yes, in your pee-pee. I'll pull right there. I do braid. I do good job. Yes, I promise you. It's like nobody ever noticed. It don't matter if you don't have no hair in your head. Do you have hair in your balls? Yes, I will take out the hair, let it grow. I put it in head. I do braids. You look wonderful. You know what I'm talking about. You ever been to the Caribbean? Even in the Dominican Republic. You go to the Dominican Republic, you go through hey, ven pa' acá, ven pa' acá, para el salón, que tú quieres. Ven pa' acá, sin compromiso, ven pa' acá. Shit. Come on, Gervonta Davis, who did your hair? You know, in Africa, we don't even have so much money for grease. We won't spend on that. I know how to do it without grease and still make it look shiny. What was that bitch that put all that grease in your hair? Who is that bitch that put all them chemicals in your hair, Gervonta? Come over, Gervonta. Gervonta, come over here. Who is that beast that put all that grease in your hair? I saw you on TV the other day, and you said that you lost and that I was burning. I would never put all that chemicals. You know, in Africa, we do natural. Yes, natural. We don't do that bullshit and put in all that chemical like the white people. Richard Comey be like, nah, it's true, my brother. I know people in my country in Ghana that would do a better job. Yes, Gervonta, I told you not to go to the Dominicans. You had a gray shape up that you were not supposed to do your hair because the Dominicans, people that we're putting a lot. In Africa, we're natural. Everything natural. Yes. The thing is, you went to New York City and you understand that the Dominicans have the best shape-ups. They have the best barbers. But the Africans know how to do your hair with good, natural, not these chemicals that will kill your head and will fry it. Hey, yo, you remember even coming to America when they were talking about Soul Glow? When Eddie Murphy, the guy in the barbershop, was saying, it said, man, I don't want to say why people put all that chemical in their hair. Why people can't wear their hair natural, like Dr. Martin, Dr. Martin Luther King. Yeah. You know, you say, what you put in your hair? Just berries and juices. Gervonta Davis gonna go to Shanae. Oh my God, Tanky, why you gonna do your hair with that bitch that put Said Nene gonna be mad at Gervonta Davis. Why you ain't come to my salon, Tank? Why you ain't come to my salon, Tank? Why you gonna come to my salon? Who did your hair? I heard it put man chemical in your hair, Tank. I heard it put more chemical in your hair. You should have came to my salon, and I would have. Oh shit! $40. Look, man. Oh my God, man! Come on now. Tell you can't be using them excuses, man. First was the purse and the nail polish, and then we saw him with a perm. It's all, hey, yo, Tank is all jokes. I know you got a sense of humor and stuff like that. Gervonta Davis tweeted this. I don't know if he tweeted more today, but this is what he tweeted today. This is last tweet. I think it was the last tweet. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis said, they took the fight from me. No, they didn't.
You's a liar!
Gervonta Davis just tweeted, they took the fight from me.
You's a liar!
And made it a draw because I did that bullshit knee, but I landed most punches in the fight.
You's a liar!
He didn't even hit me with a punch.
You's a liar!
When I took the knee.
You's a liar!
I got it though.
You's a liar!
I shouldn't have done that, but that hair grease was burning my eyes. I mean, the only truth he did say is, I shouldn't have done that. That's what you should. Hey, yo, Tank. That's the way you should have just tweeted. Forget about all the other stuff. Gervonta Davis just should have tweeted, I shouldn't have done that. And we would have been, that's respectable. At least you hold it accountable and responsible for your actions. But this man said, they took the fight from me.
You's a liar!
Made it a draw.
You's a liar!
Because I did that bullshit with the knee.
You's a liar!
But I landed most punches in the fight.
You's a liar!
He didn't hit me.
You's a liar!
You got hit with that right hand in your left eye, and you said it was burning. Now, it was the leather glove, man. It was the leather glove. It was that leather glove of Roach that got your eye burning. No headbutts. It was that hit. Ain't that went to his eye? And you heard what he said. What he said yesterday. And you know that it ain't have a lot of chemicals. See, this is the reason why they be taking the mic away from Gervonta Davis. He said in the post-fight press conference, he said, yeah, they put I did my hair 2 days before the fight. And he said early on, I put water. So he was trying to take the chemicals away or something like that. So he put water. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be a lot of chemicals in it and stuff like that. Hey, yo, look, I used to have braids as well back in the days. You feel me? I did have braids. I know. Look, I don't got hair now. I don't have hair now. I know. I'm bald and stuff like that. But I used to have braids back in the days and stuff like that. And then when I cut out, it was like Andre Agassi. I lost all my hairline. I said, what the fuck happened? What the fuck? But that never happened to me. And I play ball. I play high school ball, play collegiate ball, play tournaments, Rucker, Dykeman, Westford, you know what I'm saying? Play all over the red. And I never got like, and when you play ball, you sweating like crazy too. I ain't never got no damn chemicals and stuff like that. Be ouch. Hold on. Time out. 20 second. 20-second time out, ref. What happened? And my teammates looking at me and stuff like that. Now my eye I'm burning. Can you hand me a towel, please? Hand me a towel, coach. God damn it, man, you wasting the time out. We in the fourth quarter. We got 50 seconds left inside. How you gonna call the timeout because your eye burning? Come on now. Yeah, man, that was scary, bro. Yo, Weedy, that was correct. Yo, I used to have long hair, ponytail, you know what I'm saying? Used to have a little ponytail with the braids and stuff like that. I cut that. That was the biggest mistake I ever did in my life. I cut my hair. And then I cut my hair, and then my hairline was so pushed back and it ain't even grow back. I said, what the fuck? Damn, I should have done some dreads, man. I was thinking about doing dreads before and I couldn't. Damn. The African lady now tells me, I told you you should have come to me to do your hair. You was putting all that chemicals in your hair. I told you was putting all that chemical, Eddie. Why ref started the 8 count and then stopped and wiped it out? Well, now Benny Blanco from the Bronx. I went back and did the slow motion. Slow motion for me. Slow motion. I did the slow motion. And the reality is, I don't think that Steve Willis even started counting. He did this that made us think that he was counting. But what he actually did was call a time to the outside ref. I don't got the actual fight now with me getting stuff like that. I had the other laptop and stuff. But if you slow it down, he didn't call down. He called time. But he could appeal that. He'll win. I'm telling you, he'll win the appeal. But if he doesn't appeal, then it's just as bizarre as the majority draw. It's just as bizarre. It's another layer to the corruption, if you understand what I'm trying to say. HLD with the $5 super chatty patty came and he said it was Tank's braid that swung into his eye that made him take the Kaepernick knee in the middle of the fight, not called Tanker Nick knee. This is the hair grease gate. There's glove gate with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. This is the hair grease gate. There's Watergate. This is the hair grease gate. We're gonna unpack this hair grease gate. As a matter of fact, we want to know, Tank, which hair grease? We want to hold them accountable. Which is the hair grease that have too much chemical that be burning your eye? Looking like, burning your hair, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Stankernick. Man, you know what's bad, folks, is that just back-to-back events, we seen corruption. We seen people that was happy with a $20, with a $25, $30 pay-per-view on Reha season. We seen corruption. We seen Turkey Out Shake tell Shiraz the scorecards and stuff like that. Shiraz, you have 2 rounds, two points. Hurry up. Fuck this Dominican guy here. We have 2 rounds. Two points. Steve Willis was called counting and picked up from the side ref. But he also went like this before. He called the time before. He didn't call it down. I was just doing it right now. Before I went live, I was trying to bring the detail because I did the live yesterday. Remember, I did the live show. So even though that I saw it after I did the live, I turned the live off. And yes, I went back and I was talking about it also even later on. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez Sr. showing up, blessing us with his presence after the fight. If y'all go check the live show yesterday, my live commentary, Teofimo Lopez Sr. showed up right after the fight. Yo, that was disgusting, bro. Yo, I can't believe it. I can't believe I rolled once. I rolled twice. I can't believe that was disgusting. You know, boxing shouldn't do this for real. Bro, that was disgusting. Now they robbed Lamont Roach. I told you Tank wasn't nothing. He was shit. Come on, bro. TLC almost fought some guy. Yeah. Yo, TLC, you almost fought some guy because I went back because I was editing, and the guy said in the grocery store, the guy said he'll knock out Teal. And it looked like he don't know that was Teal's dad, right? So he said, so TLC just said, he'll do what? He'll do what? Hey, yo, TLC, you about to fight the deli dude, bro. On live, on Punch on Boxing Live. You said what? That Tank gonna do what? I don't know if y'all caught it yesterday, bro, but that shit was funny, bro. Yo, Senior is hilarious, man. Yo, Teofimo Lopez Senior is hilarious, man. Es una cura de verdad. Yo, I don't know. If y'all ever get a chance to chill with Senior, man, he's one of the funniest dudes, bro, in boxing. Yo, Senior's one of the funniest dudes in boxing, bro. But yo, man, it's crazy. I mean, look, everybody already have shown their vulnerabilities, and which, you know what, is good. It's good now. You know what I like about this situation right now, even though that it was corruption, and I think that it needs to be answered, and I know it's going to be swept under the rug. I know it's going to be, and the only one that can't let it sweep under the rug is Lamont Roach. Because think about it right now. In the sport of boxing, we sweep everything under the rug. We just move on to the next fight. Think about it. In Reha season, we was talking about Turkey Out Shake and Shiraz, right? That connection with Shiraz. And Carlos Adames got robbed with a draw. And a lot of people saying, hey, yo, that's not a draw. At least he ain't lose a belt. Nah. A draw is a robbery, too. A draw is a robbery. Carlos Adames was supposed to win that fight, right? A draw was a robbery. Just like this draw was a robbery as well. But it's going to be swept under the rug. Look, I'm gonna put it like this. There's going to be a press conference this Tuesday in New York City, my city, Times Square. And the press conference is going to be about Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero, Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa, and Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. And everybody going to be gearing it and giving all the props to Turkey Out Shake and the event. Yo, this is monumental. This event is going to be crazy. Never before, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? Everybody going to forget what transpired in Reha season with Carlos Adames and Shiraz. Right? Let's be real. Let's be honest. Everybody in the sport of boxing, all the pundits, independent media, formerly known as Twitter account holders, YouTube boxing channels, and their hosts, they're all going to forget about that. Everybody going to forget about what happened with Carlos Adames and Shiraz. Everybody going to be so excited that this fight going to be taking place. How? Times Square. How? Wow. Great job. And it's going to be swept under the rug. Just like everything in the sport of boxing is swept under the rug. And if Lamont Roach doesn't appeal, it's going to be swept under the rug as well. It's going to be swept under the rug because we're looking for the next. When we so focus on what we want to happen next, we sweep everything under the rug. It's just like, I'm gonna give you an example. If remember when Terrence Bud Crawford fought Dave Avenesian and his glove popped. Now think about if it was Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G and Canelo Alvarez's glove pop. If it was Vasily Lomachenko versus Devin Haney and Devin Haney's glove pop versus Vasily Lomachenko. Imagine if Teofimo Lopez versus Loma and Teo glove popped. It would have been a crazy story. But because Terrence Bud Crawford glove pop on Dave Avenesian, and we didn't give a damn about Dave Avenesian because all we was geared for is a Terrence Bud Crawford versus Earl the True Spence, and we didn't give a damn. We just wanted to see the fight. F Dave Avenesian and F that glove that pop. We didn't give a damn. We swept everything under the rug in the sport of boxing. That's what happens. We just move on to the next event, move on to the next fight like nothing happened. We're just going to be talking about it for a good week, a week and a half or two. I mean, because it's Gervonta Davis, we're going to be talking about it longer. There's going to be a lot of memes. You already know. He got to sue Soul Glow for putting extra grease on his hair. A lot of chemicals there and stuff like that. So, of course, it's going to be a lot of people making fun of the situation, but then we're going to move on to the next event. Hey, yo, Keith Thurman always used to fight with cornrows. That never happened to Keith Thurman. That ain't happened to Gary Antoine Russell yesterday as well. He had cornrows. That ain't never happened. I didn't want to get caught, so I'd rather take a knee. And he took a knee. The whole world saw he took a knee. He said he took a knee. But Steve Willis and the commission and everybody else, Steve Willis, my favorite referee, his license should be suspended. I'm not going to say that he should just lose. I think he should be suspended. From big fights like this, he's going to have to work his way back up. Suspended for a year working big fights. You need to do the little shows. Because this right here, the world of boxing watched it. The world of boxing seen that you are compromised with a power with the A side. Basically, Gervonta Davis called the timeout. You also let Calvin fall. You ain't saying nothing to Calvin Fall for wiping the eye of Gervonta Davis. This man literally put his head out, took a knee, went to the corner, put his head out the ring, got worked on outside the ring. What the hell happened? For Steve Willis, a veteran referee, that was ugly, bro. That was nasty work all around, bro. And if we let this thing, look, I'm going to say it like this. It's getting worse and worse and worse because we all know, it's like I was saying yesterday, we're getting so numb to robberies and corruption in the sport of boxing. Like, we know there's robberies and corruption in the sport of boxing, but now they play it right in front of our face. Like, no tiene vergüenza, nobody. Nobody's shame. Nobody's shameful. We seen on TV Turkey Al-Sheikh go to Shiraz in the corner, went around the ring trying to figure out the scorecards, bruh, and giving instructions to Shiraz and his team on broad daylight. And still, Turkey Al-Sheikh is the messiah, the boxing messiah, bruh. We saw it in broad daylight. We saw the Gervonta Davis in broad daylight. We see the power that Gervonta Davis got with a referee. We seen the commission do nothing because there's commissions in the corner, each corner. They didn't disqualify. They didn't even kick out Calvin Ford from the corner. It was crazy yesterday. They're actually doing corruption right in front of our eyes with no shame. No shame at all. What's going to be next? What's next? Now, do I want to see a rematch? Yes, I want to see a rematch. But to be honest, I want to see the appeal first. Do I think that Tank Davis is good? I still believe that he's good. I still believe that he got some great skill set. I believe he got good twitch muscle. I believe he got good counter shots. But Lamont Roach surprised many in the boxing world to compete and how he competed versus Gervonta Davis. But yeah, we cannot neglect. I know there's a lot of fanboys of Gervonta Davis, and if y'all been following the channel, I'm a fan of Gervonta Davis' skills and talent. That's never gonna go away, right? But I also understand his career, and I'm not a fan of his resume. I'm a fan of Gervonta Davis' skills and talent. I'm not a fan of his resume, especially that he's 30 years old. He's the senior of his contemporaries, of the people that we matched him up. But in all our reality, his contemporaries was Lamont Roach. His contemporaries is not really the guys that come under him, even though those are the fights that we want to see. We never put Lamont Roach in the Four Kings. But during the fight, I told y'all before the fight started, I said nobody knows Gervonta Davis more than Lamont Roach. So y'all can't base off experience, because Lamont Roach has the best experience against Gervonta Davis. Knows him very well. That's like a Shakur Stevenson going to be fighting Keyshawn Davis. They spar. It's going to be highly competitive if they ever fight. But at least the good thing that is that these friends fought each other. I would like to see Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis fight each other. It's just a sport of boxing. I understand what they're trying to say. They're brothers and stuff like that. If Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis could fight, Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson could fight. And especially in the lightweight division, or I'm the man in the light. None of y'all the man in the lightweight division. None of y'all are the top dogs anymore, especially after this outing. But the good thing about this situation, that us as boxing fans now, when we trying to assess the Teo, the Tank, the Shakur, the Haney, the Ryan Garcia, right? Is that all of it is now a 50-50 fight. All of it is now a 50-50 fight. I think this has humbled the casuals as well. Because, of course, everybody is invested in Gervonta Davis. Not everybody's invested in the sport of boxing. The mass media ain't covering the sport of boxing, but they will cover a Gervonta Davis event. That's why Gervonta Davis had the interview with Stephen A. Smith. First Take. Not even a lot of fighters on Reha season is doing First Take interviews. But the mass media is invested with Gervonta Davis, and now those guys are humbled. And now when we're thinking about a potential matchup with Gervonta Davis and even Devin Haney, is a 50-50 fight. Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis. The way that we saw Gervonta Davis yesterday now has humbled many of the people in the boxing world that were saying, nah, Shakur Stevenson gonna get knocked out by Tank. Nope. Because now we're looking at skills more than anything in the world now. We ain't looking at hype. Now everybody is humble, and it's time for people to break down boxing skillfully, technique, matchup. It also humbles the hardcore boxing fans that act like y'all know everything. Y'all don't know shit. We don't know nothing. Put it this way. We don't know nothing. We ain't Nostradamus. We don't know nothing until after the fight. We don't know nothing. We could educate ourselves. We could be like, this guy, man, that matches well. You can make a prediction. We all make our prediction. But we can't shit on no fights. Well, I'm not going to say shit on it, because I'm going to shit on Canelo Alvarez versus William Scott. I'm going to shit on that fight. So let me take that thing back. There's certain fights that need to happen in a particular time, right? But I told y'all, I said, if y'all was frustrated with Gervonta Davis picking Lamont Roach, at least if you're a hardcore boxing fan, at least support that Lamont Roach is there to be great. Yeah. Karate Kid. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm gonna criticize Canelo Alvarez versus William Scott. Yeah, because we want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. Yeah. Oh, yes, I did contradict myself in less than a minute. Yes, I did. But I don't give a damn. I'm human. I make mistakes. You say y'all fake. I make mistakes. Damn it. No. We don't want no damn Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull. But yo, punch. But what about if that shit happened like Tank and Lamont Roach? So don't be talking down on Canelo. They're gonna switch it up now, right? You see, punch. You see, nah. So don't be shitting on. So I'm gonna say that. So I wanted to see Canelo Alvarez versus Jake Paul, and don't shit on Jake Paul because we never know what's gonna happen. He says Skull is never to be great, though. You see, I told you I was going to turn it on. I was going to turn it on me, right? Skull is never to be great, punch, though. So you got to take it back. The Cubano from Germany, he got a good chance. You got to punch his chance. You got to support him. Nah, fuck that. My grandmother got more damn Twitter followers than William Skull. Not even. Yo. Certain family members don't even know who William Skull is. His own family members don't even know who he is. He don't even get invited for Thanksgiving sometimes. No. When we see availability, we get frustrated with the availabilities of certain fighters that certain matchups, right? We see the availability that Gervonta Davis, there was an available fighter like Teofimo Lopez, right? Is the availabilities when fights already been marinated for quite some times. We don't want it to over marinate or overcook. Andy Ruiz versus Jake Paul, Cinco de Mayo, it'll be good. Still that Cinco de Mayo day from Canelo Alvarez. Hey, yo, man, how? But the good thing again about it is all 50-50 fight. Now, when we say Tank versus Teo, which I'm gonna say now, Tank versus Haney, what you gonna say now? Tank versus Shakur, what you gonna say now? We got to add Lamont Roach in the mix as well in the 135-pound division. And the reason why I say that he should appeal, and I know that the powers that be is going to keep Lamont Roach from appealing this fight and going to promise him a rematch in a lucrative rematch, I say no, Lamont Roach. Don't do it. All money is not good money. You know why, Lamont Roach? Because now you're in position. You hold the cards. And let me tell you how he hold the cards. If Lamont Roach appeals, he's going to win. He's going to win. And then I want him to go for the rematch. But then this time he appeals, he wins, gives Gervonta Davis an O. Gervonta Davis is going to beg for the fight versus Lamont Roach. But guess what? Lamont Roach will be in the driver's seat. He could make it a 50-50 split fight purse split 50-50. But he needs to win the appeal. But if he just go into a rematch with the draw, nah. Lamont Roach be a good businessman. At the end of the day, remember, they robbed you. So remember, the machine is always still going to be behind Gervonta Davis. But if you appeal and you get that W, you get Tank's O, you in the driver's seat. Matter of fact, you know what Lamont Roach could do also? Appeal, win the appeal, take an O from Gervonta Davis. You know, let me do business. I'm gonna do business with Turkey Out Shake for a while. But if he just goes for the rematch, I'm not gonna support Lamont Roach for not appealing. He needs to appeal the fight. What y'all think, folks? Should Lamont Roach appeal? Yes or no? Or should just Lamont Roach be like, nah, don't appeal. You're going to create chaos and they won't give you the rematch. But if he does appeal and win, get the best lawyer. Appeal. Get the W. The W is right there on screen, on the fight. Is recorded. Gervonta Davis said he took a knee. Steve Willis is going to go back to the commission and be like, I did a mistake. Boom, he gets the win. But if he doesn't appeal, it's not going to work. Remember, you got robbed. You're going to get robbed again in the rematch. But if you have his W, If you have his O, you could shop that fight with a turkey out shake. You could shop that fight. Because look what Gervonta Davis just said. They sunning you, my brother. Gervonta Davis said in the post-press conference, said when they asked him, do you want the rematch? He said, yeah, but I ain't going to fight him this year. You see that, Lamont Roach? He could sweep that under the rug just like he did with the Pitbull Cruz. You remember with Pitbull Cruz? When they said in the post-fight interview, yo, Gervonta Davis, would you give Pitbull Cruz a rematch? And what did Gervonta Davis say? There was people out there that felt like it was a draw, it was a close fight. What did Tank said when the tough got going? In the post-fight interview, what did he say? After the Pitbull Cruz fight, when they asked him, when Jim Gray asked him, would you give Pitbull Cruz a rematch? What did he say? Hell no. That's what he said. Hell no. Not no. He said, hell no. Hell no. Never seen that fight again. Even though that Pitbull Cruz did get his loss, but we never seen that fight again when it was fresh. The same energy with Lamont Roach. Yeah, I want to get that rematch, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. Nah, Lamont Roach. Remember, they're on Tank's side. The whole machine is on Tank's side. Nobody believed in you, Lamont Roach. You were just a stepping stone. You were just something so they could capitalize off money-wise. So if I was Lamont Roach, they're gonna look. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna tell you something about in the sport of boxing. If y'all don't know, if y'all been if y'all ever been behind the scenes in the sport of boxing, boxing has a way to make these fighters feel like they need you. They're wrong. The business of boxing has a way to manipulate the minds of these fighters thinking that they need you. That they need you. Even though that we know right now that Lamont Roach is in position right now. But listen to me, Cucaracha. La man Cucaracha, listen to your boy Pontron Boxing. I was supporting this fight. I was not the other channels that you was talking about. But shout out to the salute to Tito, lots of showbiz and stuff like that. But go check my videos. I said that people should support you for daring to be great. So listen to your boy, Mr. Moonshine, right now. Listen to your boy, Punch Run Boxing. I'm a little guy, I don't know nothing, right? I'm just a drunk with a mic. But what a drunk man tells the truth, damn it. I'm just a drunk with a mic, but a drunk man tells the truth. Appeal the fight. They're going to try to convince you that do not appeal the fight. They're all going to try to convince you. They're going to promise you this. They're going to promise you that. Look out for yourself, because in the sport of boxing, it's every man by themselves. Listen to me, Lamont Roach. You're going to have powerful people telling you do not appeal. Roach, listen to your boy, Mr. Moonshine, el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Look out for yourself. There's going to be friendly people. This is the sport of boxing. You know this. You know this more than anything in the world. You said it in the post-fight interview. You know that it was going to happen. It's boxing. So, right. It's time for you to turn boxing around, and you, before they, you appeal the fight, get a great attorney, appeal the fight, you win the fight. They're going to give you the W because everybody know, and Tank Davis said he took a knee. They will interview Steve Willis. He did a mistake. We're going to see that he was worked in the corner as well. It was an automatic disqualification. You win the appeal. You win the appeal. Easy. I'm going to say it again. Lamont Roach wins the appeal easily, right? They was working on Gervonta Davis. It's an automatic disqualification. We all saw that he took a knee. He took a knee. They will ask Steve Willis, the referee, why didn't you start counting? He's going to take accountability because everything is on tape. Boom. You win the appeal. You get your W. He gets his L. because the cards was 114, 114. So you give him the TKO, you give him the knockdown, and guess what? You give him the knockdown, and he wins the fight. Because then those scorecards has to change to 115, 113. On a split decision on a split decision victory. And then you be like, yo, Tank, you want a rematch? Tank Davis is always going to get that get back. Now he's going to be shamed to get that get back. But then now all the cards land on Lamont Roach because that's a fight that everybody going to want to see next. Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Davis rematch is now the top 4 fight in the sport of boxing. Top 4, top 5 fights in the sport of boxing, matchup-wise. We all want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. We all want to see Tank versus a Teofimo Lopez. We all want to see what else is a big fight? Tank versus Shakur Stevenson. The big fights are with Tank as well. Tank versus Lamont Roach. Virgil Ortiz versus Bud Crawford. These are the biggest fights that the fans really, the pure and the casuals will be like, yep, these are the fights. Especially in North America. But Lamont Roach got to be in position where he got the cards. If Lamont Roach does not appeal, that means the powers that be got to him. Shamed him not to appeal the fight. That would be my interpretation. What do y'all think? Everybody in the chat, what do y'all think? If Lamont Roach doesn't appeal the fight, do y'all think that he already been compromised? Because then it would look like, damn, everybody's in it. Everybody's in it. Don't accept to be robbed. Broad daylight. Bam Rodriguez versus Inoue. That's a fight that I want to see. But I want to see Bam Rodriguez, fight in like at least 2 fights. At least 2 fights moving up. At least 2 fights. And Inoue versus Bam Rodriguez 2026 of September 2026 will be good. If he don't, he was invited to the If he don't, he was invited to the Diddy party. Facts. If Lamont Roach does not appeal, if he don't, he was invited to the Diddy party. Lamont won hands down. I had it Roach 7-5. Man, I had it a wide scorecard, man. I 117, 111 at least. 118, 110, 117, 111. That was a wide scorecard. I'm not going to say that it wasn't competitive, but at the end of the day, Lamont Roach, he dictated the pace. He was the ring general. He was the more of the ring general in that fight. He landed more power shots, in my opinion. He was the one that was trying to set the tone of that fight each and every round. I think Lamont Roach had better defense, in my opinion, as well. Lamont Roach was the better man that night. I'm not gonna say that Tank can't beat Lamont Roach in a rematch. No, I think that I'm gonna say this is what I'm gonna say, that I'm gonna give my intellect the benefit of the doubt in watching this. And some people may say that, damn, you giving Gervonta Davis an excuse. I'm gonna say this: Gervonta Davis has all the skills and talent, but what I saw yesterday, if I had to really, really dial into the psyche of his approach to the fight, Gervonta Davis fought with a guy that is not in love with boxing anymore. You could tell when a guy is fighting and he's just so good, but he's just fighting for the check because the check is there. I really don't want to do this, but damn, I'm already getting millions. This is what I've been doing my whole life. I reached it to a point where now I get all these checks, man. Any fight that I fight, I'm getting millions. But I really don't want to do this. I really lost the love for fighting and stuff like that. I don't got that killer instinct like that. Because to be honest, Gervonta Davis did not fight with a killer instinct. And that's what I'm talking about. Gervonta Davis did not fight with that fire that we've seen before. Even when he's behind in the cause or he didn't fight with that type of urgency. He didn't fight like that. He lost love for the game. I could see in his approach. I think there was an opportunity for him to capitalize, and he didn't take it. Maybe because he knows Lamont Roach and he knows Lamont Roach's dad, and they grew up together in the amateurs and they know each other very, very well. And he knows his mom. The family knows each other. They cool one another. They like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was, but it doesn't. It ain't look like the way that he was fighting Frank Martin. He was out there to hurt Frank Martin. He was out there to really put a hurt on Frank Martin. Y'all like the title? Hey, yo, a matter of fact, man, he said Karate Kid Tank beat Roach twice. Yeah, in the amateurs. Yeah. But if you look at the amateur fight, it went just like that. Lamont Roach, Gervonta Davis was working the outside. Look, Gervonta Davis got good footwork. Y'all saw his reflex. I saw his footwork and stuff like that. And, you know, that's one of the most underrated things that I hear people say, that Gervonta Davis is not like, yo, Gervonta Davis could fight like Shakur Stevenson if you wanted to. I'm talking about in the sense we saw with the Pitbull Cruz that he could fight on the outside and really be highly defensively. We could see that, right? I'm not going to say that he's a better defensive fighter than Shakur Stevenson, but when Gervonta Davis sets in his mind that he could box from the outside, look, he did one. He look, the defense. A lot of people don't credit Gervonta Davis' defense with Ryan Garcia. Let me tell you like this, man. He was seeing them left hooks, probably the fastest left hook in the sport of boxing. He was seeing them left hooks from a mile away. He was ducking each and every left hook, bro, from a mile away. But it makes boxing now more interesting because now everybody's not looking at Gervonta Davis here and everybody over here anymore. That's the beauty of this situation. Because I think a lot of people was getting carried away with Gervonta Davis being the god and everybody being the peasant, or he's being the king and everybody being the peasant. Now we all see that everybody is around here. Now it's all about matchups. That's it. Everybody's here. What we've seen today that nobody has really, I mean, put it this way, the most accomplished fighter is, in my opinion, is Teofimo Lopez. Resume speaks for itself. He beat Vasily Lomachenko. He was regarded pound for pound. 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. He beat Josh Taylor when Josh Taylor was undisputed. He just vacated the belt. He never lost. So he got the better wins. He got the better wins. It's the reason why he's a 2-time lineal champion. But also we've seen that Teofimo Lopez performs to the level of his competition in several fights in which that's why people don't sometimes have mixed emotions on what to expect from Teofimo Lopez. Good, that's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. Even I don't have to agree, that's a fair assessment, right? I believe at 140, I've been saying since day one, I never had Tank beating Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez beat Gervonta Davis. And how we saw Josh Taylor land those right, we seen Lamont Roach land those right hands. Teofimo Lopez is gonna have a field day with Gervonta Davis. And I believe that Teofimo Lopez has better reflexes. I think that Teofimo Lopez has better footwork. I think that Teofimo Lopez has better punch selection. I think that Teofimo Lopez got better power. If Lamont Roach could do that and Teofimo Lopez is bigger in terms of and could pack a punch, Teofimo Lopez will have a field day with Gervonta Davis. Now y'all know. All y'all Teofimo Lopez haters, now y'all know. Now y'all know. I don't see nobody on my timeline in less than 24 hours say that Gervonta Davis beat Teofimo Lopez. Nobody. I haven't seen it on Twitter, on IG, on nothing. But that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Because now we could say that we don't know what's going to happen. And that's what makes sports entertaining. That's what makes the Super Bowl entertaining. That's what makes March Madness, the NCAA tournament, entertaining. We really don't know who's going to win. We could predict anything, but we really don't know who's going to win. That's Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev in a nutshell. We really don't know who's going to win. We don't know who's going to win. I mean, I can have my own prediction, but I think in a massive opinion, a collective opinion, who wins? Shakur or Tank? Now that fight is more of a 50-50 fight than ever before. Who wins in a rematch, Lamont Roach or Gervonta Davis? Who wins? If that was Tank versus Lomachenko. If that was Tank versus Lomachenko. Tank versus Keyshawn. Tank at 140 versus Gary Antoine. Tank versus Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez versus Haney. Haney versus Tank. The rematch with Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Davis, but with no rehydration clause or catch weights. See now, and this is also not only that it humbles the boxing world, but like I said, just like 10 minutes ago, for the boxing world, it's time for all of us to be humbled, bro. We always act collectively like we know it all. We don't know what's going to happen. Everybody was saying that this is going to be an easy fight for Gervonta Davis. Every 99.9% of the boxing world, the pundits, the experts, everybody said that this was going to be easy. All of us got humbled. So let's not act like we the shit. There was people that wasn't willing to pay for the fight because they were disgusted with the matchup. They gave Lamont Roach no respect, no chance, that he was just a fly in the way. Let's be honest. We got humbled too. Rapstar Boxing Now is the voice of the UK, London. But you know one thing that I know that we won't do it collectively? The boxing world, the boxing pundits, fans, hardcore boxing fans, you won't take accountability like Gervonta Davis did in his tweet. You won't say this. He didn't even hit me with a punch or when I get it though. I shouldn't have done that. You know what we shouldn't have done as boxing fans? It's not give a champion a chance. Lamont Roach was a champion, a respectable champion, got good technique. Now, he's not the best in everything, but he's good in everything. You understand what I'm trying to say? Lamont Roach is not the best in everything, but he's good in everything. He might not be the fastest, but his speed is good enough to be a champion. He may not be the quickest, but he's quick enough for Gervonta Davis, who's one of the quickest and fast fighters in the sport of boxing, defensively and offensively. His timing was impeccable yesterday. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how fast you are, but if you were an opponent that could time, that has great timing, you're going to have great success. I never thought that Lomachenko was faster than Gary Antoine Russell. But Lomachenko had the skills and was quick enough to time Gary. I'm sorry, not Gary Antoine Russell, Gary Russell when they fought a long time ago. When Lomachenko fought Gary Russell, I always thought that Gary Russell was faster than Lomachenko. But Lomachenko showed that he was quicker than Gary Russell. In the history of the sport of boxing, it's been proven enough. In the history of the sport of boxing, it's been proven enough. It's been proven enough that upsets could happen. How many times are we going to be shocked? How many times are we going to be humbled? Because it seems like the boxing world still have yet humbled the masses. I ain't going to watch the fight. I ain't going to pay for the fight. For those of you, I know there was many of you that said they wouldn't pay for the fight. La música de queso, God bless you, queso, 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 queso.
He is rich. He has his own money. I mean, the boy has got his own money.
Good looking now. God bless you. Cancel in the building. Cancel in the building. Hey, yo, Queso, did you ever, yo, Queso, God bless you, my brother, man. Always, you already know, brother. Hope the health is good. Let me know where you at, where the status at. Hey, yo, Queso, did you ever buy a bottle of Soul Glow? Did you ever buy a bottle of Soul Glow, Queso? Back in the days, huh? It's just a soul glow, feeling all so silky smooth. Just let it shine through, baby. Just like your soul. Damn, I can't get that note, man. Man, I'm not content because I can't get that last note. That shit's gonna kill me. Damn, I can't get that last note, man. I gotta practice more. Don't worry. Hey, yo, folks, I'm gonna get it good. Tomorrow, I'm gonna work on my vocals and I'm gonna get that last note because just like the soul glow, feeling all so silky smooth. Just let it shine, glow, baby. Just like your soul. Damn, I can't get that damn note. Shit. I can't get that damn note. Tank Davis, I didn't want to get caught, so I'd rather take a knee. Snitch on himself. I didn't want to get caught, so I'd rather take a knee. That's the quote of Saturday. He said the closest shit I ever had was Sporting Waves. Hey yo, that was the best. That was the best right there. Sporting Waves with the dude that put the do-rag on and stuff like that. Yeah, I had the waves before the braids, and then I cut the braids and I turned like Andre Agassi, yo. Hey, yo, okay, so that was me. Yo, I had long hair. I cut the hair and found that I was actually bald. I was like Andre Agassi. I remember back in the days, Andre Agassi had the long hair. He cut it and turned bald like overnight. I was like, damn, what happened? I did a whole one. Seeing that my hairline wasn't growing back, I'm like, what the fuck is happening, y'all? I just had braids over there. I just had long hair and stuff like that with a cool shape up. It was weird. Passionation in the building says, biggest risk in boxing, Loma versus Russell. Yeah, man. Tank is no threat. Roach. Hey, yo, Gervonta Davis should have used chemicals from the Africans. I use it. I use the chemical from the Africans. I'm telling you the truth. Hey, yo, peep this. I ain't even lying, y'all. When I have my beard, you know what I use to oil my beard? To oil my beard? Look, put it this way. Hold on. When I had a beard, hold on. Guess what? Look, give me 1 second. 1 second, folks. Hold on. Hey, yo. Bam. African's Best. Maximum Strength. Super Grow. Hair and scalp conditioner. Eliminates dryness and breakage. Deep penetrating formula with a ginseng. Yo, folks, to be honest, I used to use this. Was they used to use for when they braid my hair. back in the days. And I stuck with it. Like, I'm not saying this is the same one, but I when I used to have my beard, you know, put a little bit beard, nice and shine, keep it all nice and stuff like that. Hey, yo, cancel laughing and stuff like that. Hey, yo, hey. Punch boxing, I know what to do. You go tell Gervonta Davis to come back to me. I know that formula. I know they do too much chemicals. He was using some white people's shit. No. Gervonta Davis, I got it right here for you. Gervonta Davis, you was using the wrong team. I'm from Africa. This is the better you're supposed to use. Gervonta Davis, you're supposed to come to me to Harlem to do the braids for you. The Dominicans that you go to put a lot of chemicals. You went to Maria, you're supposed to go to Alakashinganalun. Gervonta, I saw your post-fight interview, Gervonta. I ain't so disappointed in you. Because you said that you was having trouble and they put so much chemical into your braids and then they went to your eyes and stuff like that. You should have come to me to Harlem and I will give you the best grease and I will give you African's best. No chemicals. It will not do anything to you. You went to the Dominicans up there in Uptown Washington Heights. They put too much chemical. They think they are the best. But we are natural. We are natural, Gervonta. I am so disappointed in you. Next time when you do your hair, you come to me, okay? Africans is tight. No lie, when I used to have hair, one time I went to the African to do my hair. Damn. He said, yo, Punch, that's racist holding that. Come on. Come on, HOD. Don't do that to me. They're going to say that too, right? I got this from Richardson Hitchens. No, but that's my shit. Look at that. Well, hold on. Look. And it smells good too. Look. All the natural chemicals, Punch Run Boxing. The natural chemicals. Hey, yo, Tank, this what you supposed to use when they braid your hair, bro. This is the best right here, man. Anybody from New York that uses, y'all know what it is. This is the best right here, bro. Y'all better sponsor me. Nah, Tank went. Yo, I'm gonna say like this. Gervonta Davis shape up was sharp as hell. You know what it is? He got a shape up from a Dominican. He got his hair braided from a Dominican, probably. So my Dominican people, they put all that spray in the look. They give you they're gonna do it grease, the hair, they spray all that. I'm telling y'all the truth. King said that TLC said he's proud of being African. He's Haitian though. Yo, but anyway, man. Again, this is. Hey, yo, I'm opening up the panels, man. I want to hear y'all opinions, man. I want to hear y'all opinions about what transpired yesterday and how we're gonna be moving forward. Like I said again, like I set the table up. I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna put the link. Whoever want to jump on and say their piece or whatever. I believe that Lamont Roach should appeal. I believe he's gonna win. I believe that he holds the cards, and then he could go out there and try to negotiate a rematch, and he'll probably get a 50-50 split because Gervonta Davis want to get his O back, right? Or he could shop that fight around to Turkey Out Shake, and then Turkey Out Shake will pick it up. You feel me? That's what I think that Lamont Roach should do. I think that he should look out for himself because there's going to be a lot of power entity or a lot of business handlers amongst the PBC. I'm just alleging that they're going to keep him from appealing the fight and they're going to promise him that they're going to get a rematch and stuff like that. But Gervonta Davis already told the world in his post-fight press conference that he would not fight Lamont Roach this year, which telling you, hey, yo, stay with that draw, but I'm not fighting you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. That's what Lamont Roach needs to appeal. All right, let me send the link. Hold on. Let me send the link for the people that want to jump on, chop it up. Hold on. Let me know whoever want to chop it up right quick. Let me know what y'all think. Was it a robbery? Hey, yo, I'm even reading some people saying that they don't even think that it was a robbery. They felt that low nose boxing. One of my brothers said that Gervonta Davis won 115, 113, that it wasn't a robbery. Press conference on Tuesday. Yep, press conference on Tuesday. D in the building. What's good, man? Mira, me baja el mic, oíste, me lo baja el mic. Que yo vi el otro día. I was trying to edit. I'm like, yo, you know I couldn't even edit the damn video.
You kidding, man? Let me see what I can do, Punch. Before we start, bro. Hey, you know, I'd rather you have me tell me that, man. I'll try to see what I can do because it's not like I do this shit on purpose or something like that. I don't know. How does that sound there?
I mean, here on here, but when I'm actually with the phone, I was editing. I said, damn, I can even edit this live. This shit.
Damn, I'm gonna have to like get a mixer or something and shit.
I don't know.
All right, man. But yo, man.
Dímelo.
Well, bro, anoche, I think yesterday proved a lot of things. It proved exactly the same sentiment that I had with what Senior Lopez said. Tank was always a protected, manufactured champion. He's got talent. I'm not gonna say he doesn't, but he's not the dude that all you guys been trying to say he is. He's not. And he got exposed yesterday. Simple as that. He got exposed. You know, and credit to Roach. I think everybody, including myself, did not give him a chance because he was a 15-1 underdog. But yesterday was more about that. We just know that Tank is not that dude. Simple as that. You were talking about the appeal. The appeal, if he appeals the knockdown, yeah, he can win that part in itself, but that will not give him the victory. That'll get him a no contest. The wipe down in the corner, that'll get him the DQ and the win. It's a different part of the appeal. So that's what's gonna have to happen, and that is what has to be pushed. The knockdown will get him a no contest, but the wipe down gets him the disqualification and the win. But okay, hey man, shout out to Roach. Another guy that gets swept under the rug is Antoine Russell, man. Proud of his performance. Dude did what he had to do to become champion yesterday. Happy for him, but Tank, bro, this hairstylist came out, bro. She came out with the receipts. We don't use no grease. We didn't use none of that. She came out with the receipts and pictures and everything.
Oh shit!
So all excuses, man. But shout out to Roach, man. Congratulations on the performance that you made us eat crow on who you are.
Let's go, Ángel Santiago, and that. I don't know. Is that the name? Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's up? What up, Punch?
What's good? Let me know what y'all think about the fight. If he got robbed, he didn't get robbed. What y'all feel about transpired? What's good? What y'all feel?
I don't know if it's me, but it sounds real low over here, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you good. Good.
Oh, all right. Now I feel like, yeah, Roach won that shit. That shit should have been a 8 count, because once you take a knee, they gotta count that. You're supposed to take. You can't just take a knee.
Fact.
I feel like when he threw the punch, you ever had something just brush your eye? I think it barely even brushed his eye.
Mm-hmm.
You look back at it, the first time he threw a punch, he caught him on his left eye.
Yep.
And then when he threw the second punch, that shit brushed his right eye.
Yeah.
And then that's when he went like that. He looked at the ref, and then he took that knee. I feel like
it was very difficult looking at. I always say that Steve Willis was the best referee in the boxing. How he just had mental lapse in that 9th round. It was
it mental lapse?
It was a mental lapse. Like
he got control, Punch, man. He is not no man. He got control and told like a little boy, "You're gonna do what you told. Shut up." That's no mental lapse.
Ángel Santiago, dímelo.
Yeah, Tank posed yesterday, in my opinion, because he reminds me of Mike Tyson. If he can't get you out of there in the first 6-7 rounds, you got a chance to outbox him very easily, in my opinion. And like all the guys he been fighting good fighters. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. They haven't put him in there with someone that got power that could actually hurt him, in my opinion. So, like I said, I think he got exposed. I think he's still a great fighter, still a great champion, but you know, he got to get in there with Teofimo, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Like, Floyd protected him for years. It's time to let him off that leash and let him get in there with the killers and stop wasting people's time.
Especially if he's gonna get beaten by a guy that we didn't have no thought that he could get beaten by. You know what I'm saying? At least if you're going to lose to a T.O., to a Shakur, to a Haney. We don't want the. But at the end of the day, look, we're not looking for a perfect fighter, and that's the good thing that at least that we could take from this. Like, we're not now the world.
I never thought he was anything like that ever.
But many people felt like Gervonta Davis was this. Right.
Well, yeah, Brian. I mean,
and I think now is the level. Now I think everybody looking at all these potential matchups that we've been wanting to see as a 50-50 fight. Yesterday, a lot of people in saying that, yo, Gervonta Davis is gonna just knock out Shakur Stevenson. Now they're looking at it. Damn, if that was Shakur Stevenson yesterday, man, he would have won that fight. What about Lopez and Tank? Wow. Okay, it's gonna be a good fight. Maybe Devin Haney would be successful in that fight. Now everything is all where it needs to be. We really don't know who's gonna win. Yeah, collectively, yeah. Individually, yeah. I got T.O. beating Tank. I got this one. Yeah, but now collectively, I think massively, we really don't know what's gonna happen.
I think Lamont did his team, his father, and himself executed a really great plan. His defense was on point, bro. He was rolling punches off his shoulder. Oh man, he was, bro. Because I didn't see the fight yesterday. I just happened to see it this morning, having my coffee on YouTube. One of the channels just put the damn fight up, bro. Punch just like you had it, bro. He blew him out. At best, Lamont won 9-3. At worst, 8-4, and that's without the knockdown. Bro. He clinic Tank. Oh, like you were saying yesterday, I think you had it like 118, 110, something like that. I'm like, damn, Punch. But when I saw it this morning, I could see why. I could clearly see why.
It was,
so I mean, a lot of credit to Lamont, and I think Lamont made a blueprint on how you got to put, because what Tank, the problem is that if he has enough space to swing that uppercut on your ass, yeah, it's gonna do damage. But when you're tied up close, you don't got it like that. He needs space to generate momentum, and he didn't have that yesterday. And old boy had a jaw, and he could crack. He hurt Tank like 3 times in that fight. He had, bro. So I credit to Lamont. And all the crow that we have to eat for thinking he was just gonna be another bowling ball pin, bro. That's what we thought he was gonna be last night.
What you had it? What's your name? Do you want to call it? What you go by?
Who?
You
me?
Yeah.
Shit, God's champion.
All right.
They call me Skrilla though. Skrilla. That's what they know me by.
Skriller. All right, man. No, that's what you go by, Skriller.
So
that's what they call me, because ain't nothing for free. Ain't shit cheap.
All right. So what was your scorecard? What you had it?
I really feel like it was hard for me to say Tank got 3 rounds, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like out the gate, Roach was just on him. He was just connecting more clean. He had more effective punches. And then I feel like Tank, he felt his power, and he felt that he couldn't rock him. He couldn't bully him. Because his technique too, he was swatting, he was weaving shit, he was, parrying punches. So
bro, the missing parry was beautiful from Lamont.
I can't walk him down.
He controlled the center of the ring, bro. He controlled the center of that ring.
punch, but the missing pay, it was so beautiful. Like he was so alert. He wasn't gonna waste time. I'm getting you right now. Like he took opportunity of every single one that he could take. I was like, damn, man, that the guy was alert. Bro, he must have been on Ritalin or something, bro, because he was on it. Nothing slipped by him, man. Nothing. I gotta say, man, credit to Lamont Roach, Tank, bro. I'm just glad that he got exposed finally.
And the advantage that Lamont Roach had is because he knew Tank too. So also he was comfortable fighting Gervonta Davis, and that's why people got to reanalyze when they say that this fighter has more experience than other fighter or whatever. But if this fighter, you grew up with this fighter and y'all been fighting since y'all was kids, then his experience is the most experience when it comes to fighting Gervonta Davis, and that's why.
Hey, Punch, did they do sparring together, or was it only in the youth nationals and shit like that they just caught up in the ring?
I think it was the amateurs. I never heard about sparring stories.
So is it like the 2 times that they fought in the amateurs?
Yeah, but
okay.
Maybe I do believe, like, remember they've been groomed by the same coaches. You know what I'm saying? Barry Hunter, Patrick Harris, the DC gym. Like they know each other very, very well. And when you know each other very, very well, it's gonna be competitive and stuff like that. But what y'all see going forward? Should y'all want to see the rematch? Y'all want to see Lamar?
Well, that's what should happen next, Punch. The only thing that makes sense, at least that's the fans' point, is that we have an immediate rematch. But our boy's already talking that duck talk, bro. He's doing the same hell no with Pitbull Cruz type of shit. That's ridiculous, bro. This guy, I don't like him, bro. There's no way for me to like this dude. Dude is a bum, bro. Get him out of here. Retire. Yeah, I mean, what's the point? You don't want to really do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And I just don't. There's no way to be a fan of him, bro. It's hard. To me, it's hard. I would like to see the immediate rematch. I think it's well earned and deserved. Lamont Roach needs to complain to the commission not only for the knockdown point, but for the disqualification with the interference by the corner with the towel swipe. That gets him the win, and then Tank is gonna have to then rematch him, and then Lamont Roach would have the upper hand in negotiations a little bit. You know what I mean? Not saying it, but he gets a little bit more say as to how it goes.
And they could shop around the fight too. It's not only that he'll have the upper hand. I think he could bring this to a 50-50 fight, but you could shop the fight too. You could shop the fight to turkey out shape.
I got Lamont on an immediate rematch for an immediate. I got Lamont Roach stopping Tank. I got him stopping Tank this time.
That's what Teofimo Lopez Sr. said yesterday. He said,
it's just there's no way around it, bro. You know what I expected from Tank Punch? Because when I'm like, damn, like we got into the middle rounds and I was watching this morning. I think it was like the 6-7. Like, all right, is he gonna turn it up like he did with Jose Pedraza? And he never got to that point. Like when with Pedraza, bro, he turned it on and he was boxing his ass off, blasting Pedraza. He couldn't do that last night. Maybe he got used to his one way of doing things for a long time. And all this, he's got so many tools he's never shown us and all that bullshit. Bro, no, that's just not the way it works. Your tools get dull if you don't use them. And he's been fighting kind of like Wilder, just hanging around for that one punch. Oh boy, earlier said Mike Tyson. No, he was fighting more like Wilder for the past few years, waiting for the opportunity.
So let me read the quote. The Gervonta Davis hairstylist has confirmed the one that you just sent me. The Gervonta Davis hairstylist has confirmed with receipts that she didn't use grease. I did his hair Wednesday. It's Saturday. He did press, gym, and weigh-in. That's no excuse. How much grease did I use? Damn. Is the grease in the room with us? Via, what's her name? Leave the brand. The brand.
Leave the brand or something like that. The braid. I think it's a braid.
Damn.
Lead Braid, I think her name is, or something like that. She goes by.
Say, yo,
there you go, Savage. Bro, man. HLD is in tuned everywhere, man. That's why I know.
Damn, bro. But yeah, I think that was it. That was an embarrassing post fight.
I saw his braid get into his eye and the slow-mo. Right before the punch itself, and the braid swung to his front of his, and the little tap right into his eye. But come on, man. And everybody needs to stop using Amanda Serrano pull out of the fight bullshit. That was the commissioner that made her come out the fight. But Amanda Serrano, a true motherfucking warrior, bigger balls than Tank, fought with an eyeball ready to fall out and never said no, timeout, my eye hurts. No, she fought 12 motherfucking rounds with a busted eyeball. So, fuck that shit talking about Amanda Serrano and all this shit. I don't appreciate that.
I'm good. I'm good with he did caught him with a punch in the left eye, and I think that's what got him, in my opinion. I think it was the leather glove. What y'all think? What you think, Skrilla? The leather glove, or was it a hair?
No, I feel like it was a glove because he didn't make contact. I think it barely brushed him, and then that's when he squinted, and then it hit him again. I feel like
I'm looking at the video as we speak in slow mo.
Because he hit him with the left. He hit him with he hit the left eye.
He did hit him simultaneously, but I'm saying that his braid, you could see the braid swung right in front of his eyeball and boop, the tip of it, right into his right eye. All at the same time. I'm not saying that what you're saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying that I saw the braid go into his eye. So, and then at the same time,
he got braids to the back. Didn't he get braided to the back?
No, he had a loose one in the front that came over his eye.
He had the exhibit.
I didn't see that.
All right, but look, we still got great matchups that's gonna come to fruition. We got May 2nd. They're gonna have the press conference this Tuesday. Ryan Garcia versus Rolly, Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez, Teofimo Lopez versus Honor Barbosa. What you think about all those three fights? I think that Ryan gets Rolly, knocks out Rolly. I think that Devin, I think he'll beat Jose Ramirez like he did Regis Prograis, but I still want to see how Devin looks after the Ryan Garcia fight. He looks like he's in great shape. He's within weight. Teofimo Lopez is within weight as well. Honor Barbosa, I believe, the most respectable out of all of them right now because he beat Jose Ramirez and he beat Jack Catterall. I think that will eliminate that type of narrative.
He's coming with the most momentum.
Yeah, he got the best momentum. What do y'all feel about each fight?
I think you said it. Rolly gets knocked out. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. I really hope he doesn't get badly hurt into his retirement. The Devin Haney fight is going to be interesting because I just saw Ramirez and for some odd reason he looked faster in gym than he did against Barboza. So it depends on what type of Ramirez comes to play. But if Ramirez comes forward and bro, show me that you got at least, second and third gear, that could be problems for Devin Haney. And we got to see, how that cracked jaw is gonna hold up. We don't really know how is he gonna hold up and where's his mentals. So it's an interesting fight because there's a lot of doubts and ifs and what. And then I think what could be a good, very good competitive fight is Teo versus Barboza until Teo, puts him out of his misery. But it's still a dangerous fight. It can be, but I think Teo gets him out.
What you feel about these fights?
Shit. What three fights? What fights you said?
We got
Ryan. There you go. Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, Haney, Ramirez, Teo Barboza.
I don't know. I feel like Rolly gonna start. I feel like he's gonna start knocking heads off. He's gonna come back better than he's been doing. I feel like
he got the comeback story
for Teo.
You got Rolly beating Ryan? You got Rolly beating Ryan?
Yeah, I think he could if he catch him. It depends on. I think Rolly, if he work on his footwork and invest more on his jab, Rolly would be hard to beat. You gotta work on his footwork. He needs work on just like Canelo did after he fought Mayweather. See how Canelo was back then, and then after he fought Mayweather, he started working on his head movement and all that.
Yeah, but that's not the type of trainer Rolly got. I think who's Rolly on the? Oh, mentira, he's with
Salas now.
Salas, I forgot. Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
And he probably need to start doing some neck ups, work on his chin, because you seen when Ryan got clipped by who that was, Campbell, he got back up.
Yeah.
So even if even if Rolly do catch him, Ryan might just come back on beast mode. He might just get back in there, snap, and get up, ready to fight, like Berlanga did. Berlanga got dropped after he got dropped. That turned the light switch. Like Tyson said, some people get hit, the other gonna fight. You gonna fold or you gonna retreat?
Yeah,
that dog come out.
Rolly got chin. His chin is suspect, man. But we'll see.
So I don't know, 50-50 with the Rolly and Ryan fight.
How about Devin and Jose Ramirez?
Who?
Jose Ramirez.
And who? It sounds real low, bro, on this side.
And Devin Haney and Rolly Ramirez.
I think Ramirez might get that. It depends on how Haney.
You got the underdog.
Haney got heart. He got heart, but he ain't cracking like that. He ain't hitting. You know what I mean? He ain't got the power, and if you ain't got no power in boxing, they're just gonna walk him down. They're gonna eat through that.
It would have been a different type of assessment with Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez, but the thing is that Jose Ramirez has just been looking like a shot fighter in the last two fights.
Yeah, man. He got cracked. You remember how he got cracked by that old dude? Was it Delorme or the Cuban guy? I think it was. He was getting cracked by him, bro.
Yeah, man. He don't got no.
And the guy's like 40 years old.
Man, his defense is suspect. He just he don't look like the same fighter, man.
Borracho is what he looks like, bro. Like he been just drinking and shit in between fights, bro. That's how he doing.
But that Devin and Arnold Barboza, I think that's the most difficult match, the most difficult fight for all the three. In reference to Ryan and Devin and Teo, I think Teofimo Lopez got the stiffer competition. But I got Teo beating Arnold Barboza, but I think it's be probably a little bit more competitive than the rest. I think that Ryan Garcia and Rolly will be a little bit more will be competitive in the beginning as well, because everybody does talk about Rolly's power. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's been in the ring with Rolly and sparring and whatever, they do say that he got legitimate power, but I don't think he fine with his noggin. You know what I'm saying? I think he moves away from any game plan that they give him. I think he just started too late to compete with these guys in that type of level. But Rolly Romero, we put him in a fight game, like if you go into a brawl with Rolly Romero, you go toe to toe. I think he could get the best of somebody if you go toe to toe. But if you technically just, you know what I'm saying, pick him apart, I don't think he can't elevate to their type of elite status.
He don't got the skills to be a technician in his craft.
Yeah.
He's just a brawler.
He can't scientifically break you down. He can't scientifically break you down.
But he does hit hard. Everybody says he hits like a mule. I give you that. I've heard that from many. So well, I think it's gonna be good, man. It's Tuesday. We'll see how the shit talking flies, but everything right now is Lamont. The thing is the New York State Athletic Commission gonna take action on their own like they're supposed to for the integrity of the sport, or do they just stay quiet like a bunch of bitches?
What integrity of the sport?
For the fans, how about that?
For the fans?
Yeah, man.
Come on, Lonos, but you know that the boxing got no integrity.
Yeah, you just called me what?
Huh?
He's called me low nose boxing.
like Teo said, he doing it. You got to do it. If they talking about you, it don't matter. It's publicity when you at that level. You know what I mean? So they talk their ish, but
a DQ will make that fight huge. Punch.
To get the views.
If Lamont Roach submits it for the DQ, because the DQ comes in when they wipe them down in the corner, Matt getting on the apron, that is an automatic DQ, and that right there gets him the win. The rematch becomes huge, man. The rematch becomes huge, and then now we can say, but that this guy, the way he's talking about, we'll maybe get some, later this year. That means he's trying to walk away from it.
Cesar Valentin with the $2 super chat says, what happened with the instant replay in New York? Come on, man. It's Tank, bruh. And yo, like I said, yo, in that interview in the post-fight press conference, now you know why they don't let him talk in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because when he was saying that the rematch, but I know he ain't gonna fight. Like, and when Lamont Roach was saying that, oh, he was telling me in the rounds in 11th and 12th round that he's not gonna get the fight, and then look what happened. Yo, it's
all right now. So didn't I tell you what?
Broad daylight, but the thing is that it happened is that situation is the Reha season with the Carlos Adamas and Shiraz. It's just becoming like, yo, they're not even ashamed. They're not even ashamed to be corrupted in broad daylight. Like,
this was worse than the Shiraz thing, because we're just assuming that he knew the scorecards. He could have just gone up to the town. Look, man, I think you're down 2 and you need to get your ass going. You know, but this right here was blatant. So now that, like I said, the same shit that happens all the way over there in Saudi, it's been happening here forever. It's nothing new.
Plus, you gotta hit that. You gotta hit that turkey al-shiki. How you said turkey al-shiki?
I'm not the only robber around here. I'm not the only corruption over here. You saw it over there in PBC in Brooklyn, New York. You saw robberies about robberies.
Tell them that you're gonna send them now 5. You're not gonna. You tell them you're gonna send them not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but now 5 Hot Wheel Ferraris.
What we're gonna send a bunch of Ferraris. We're gonna give you a bicycle, motherfucker. You don't deserve nothing but a Metro card. Take the transit. Take the. He went from 3 Ferraris, man. He ain't gonna get not even a Civic.
You're gonna get a Honda Civic, huh? With roll down windows.
Damn, bro.
But you know, like I think Tank has always had talent. I don't take that away from him, but he has never been tested. And I've always said at the time the king of the 135, Teo would have smoked him. I think Shakur, only now because of his hands, it gives me doubt. But a Shakur with 100% healthy hands smokes Tank point wise.
Hey, yo, what's this dude named Ari Lobadai? Something like from the Zone. What's his name?
Ariel Heyuande or whatever.
Yeah, the other guy, Adi.
Oh, Ande Depot or something like that.
Yeah, whatever his name is. You saw how Turkey Al Sheikh deleted the tweet, the Teofimo Lopez.
Oh, he deleted Teo's tweet.
He didn't delete Teofimo Lopez tweet. He deleted the tweet in which he was like laughing and liking what Teofimo Lopez tweeted when he said that he called Richardson Hitch's charcoal stick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was underneath his thing and he deleted it.
He deleted it. People got on him.
Did I take a snapshot?
I wish you would have took that. I thought I did, but yeah, man. But
I'm gonna see if he.
He was trying to paint him like this racism, or do you know what I'm saying? Like, why does people support Teofimo Lopez? I don't get it. And he's close to Turkey Al Sheikh, so I'm connecting the dots.
Hey man, you know it's well, I mean the guy's Muslim too and whatnot. You know, so that plays a part of it. You know, there's a certain brotherhood that goes along with them within themselves. But
hey, you heard what Ryan Garcia said though when he was talking about the Muslim. He did say that the Muslims, he said they pedos and rapists. Remember?
Yeah, bro. He went off the chain. Look, Elisa was just. He went off the chain.
What's good, fellas?
What's good? Tell me. You said that Gervonta Davis didn't get robbed.
Oh, gotta hear this.
Dang.
Hell no, not me. You crazy.
You said that.
I'm glad that motherfucker got exposed, bro.
Why you glad he got exposed?
Because he was a hype job all along that they rolled the red carpet for, that never proved themselves, that never accomplished much. Mm-hmm. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. But I'm glad eventually, you know, that hype train is gonna go so far, bro. And it was time. It was about that time. HLD, remember me and you called it? Remember me and you was telling these niggas?
I've been saying that since day one.
Remember these niggas was saying DK fucking that Tank outperforms? Remember that shit? Like a week
Bro,
ago?
he got smoked yesterday. So and the words of Sergio Mora, no, I've seen a pit bull and a roach beat a Tank.
He can't even outperform Jamel Herring, brother. And they were talking about DK. He can outperform fucking Tio. Fuck out of here.
It's at least a little soothing for now. We'll see how they're gonna move on forward. You know what I mean? But Tank is still a good talent, but he's just not that dude. But he takes care of all the B fighters. Punch. He takes care of all the B fighters. I hit that, bro. He couldn't. The thing is that Lamont did have a good plan. You got to give him that. It proved that he did his thing as he studied the fight with Tank.
Do you know
because he had his defense up. Seniors yesterday described it. Senior Lopez, bro, he had his hand tight up, his right hand tight, like a phone. He was rolling them punches off his left shoulder. He never gave him the space that Tank needs to catch you on the counter. Because for Tank to knock you out, he needs that space where you miss and then he'll come and he never had that space.
You could see the disgust on Senior's face, man. Another fucking protection for Tank this time, like the way they protected Haney versus Loma. And it's like, but when Tio had a close fight, you had a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, now comparing this, the Tio beat Cambosos now. Hey, the Tio beat Cambosos.
I mean, but if you could call that a draw, that was more of a draw than the fight last night. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly. Exactly.
Both guys knocked each other down. It was back and forth. That could have been a draw. But
You know what? Tio did that. Tio did an interview last week with Akin Barak and DAZN, and they asked him a question about like, "Hey man, who you think is gonna win?" And Tio kind of paused. He just looks at him like, "Well, whoever and however they want it to happen." And they're like, "What you mean they? Who's they?" And
he already knew.
Yeah, he knows. Tio's been trying to put this out in the game out for since the Cambosos days. That so much shady shit happens behind the scenes, and that this is a script.
Yeah,
there's a fucking script.
Tank's career.
Shit. The thing is, it's all about money. So you feel me? You know how they build them up. Try to do like the Mayweather.
Yo, but you don't remember in the Hector,
so you get a crowd. Now you got all these followers. You got this money, merch, sponsors, all that. So
even the fighters,
they're gonna lose millions.
Even the fighters that were lined up to think that they were gonna fight with Tank right now, like the ones that they thought, we're gonna get a fight with Tank. Even they're protecting Tank because they don't want to lose on that paycheck. Kid Austin is siding with Tank. Pitbull Cruz is siding with Tank. All these guys are siding with Tank because they're in line to make a payday. But if Tank looks like a loser, then it's gonna affect their pocket.
Loma could get him right now, bro.
I think Loma smokes him.
Me too, bro.
Loma's too technical. If Lamont Roach was as technical,
exactly.
If Lamont Roach was this technical, what is Lomachenko going to do? Especially when he studies this tape and the Gita study. Bro, Papachenko going to study this tape. They're going to smoke Tank.
You'll embarrass him, bro.
Yo, Loma's strong though. He got a hell of a chin.
Yeah.
Every punch he throws, it seems like it's hard.
He's going to smoke Tank. I see that happening.
Hey, but you see how nasty Roach was doing Tank though in the clinch. I mean, he was catching him. He rocked him right there when he had that right.
Yo, but you saw all the low blows that fucking Tank was throwing too, bro, and they wasn't telling him nothing. I
Yeah,
counted
that
like
shit hit
3
him
or
on the.
4
I
low
seen him hit him
blows.
in the hip.
But Lamont wasn't on no bitch and shit. You know what I mean? Great fight for Lamont Roach. It was pure surgery. I loved it. I got to give the man his props. And I have to eat crow because I didn't give him a chance.
Let's give him a props that he beat
Yeah.
a good fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he did, bro.
Yeah, let's not say hype job because then that takes away from Lamont Roach. He beat a good fighter, and he should be respected.
Punch, the totality of a hype job is because everybody's on his nuts.
Yeah.
Everybody on his nuts like he's some type of king when he's never even beat a fucking top 10 pound for pound fighter or any of the sort.
No,
Ring Magazine got him on the pound for pound list with Mickey Mouse belt. The belt that he holds now is a paper champion
It's an
belt.
email
Because
belt.
the
It's an
champion,
email.
who was the champion? It was Tito who was the super champion, and it was Haney the super champion of WBA. And he just ended up being becoming just the only champion after they left. Come on, man. That dude is a paper champion.
Tank never unified, bro. Tank never held a lineal. Never.
HLD said that he got Lamont Roach in a rematch. Who y'all got on the rematch?
Well, I really thought, going back to what we were saying though, right quick, I really thought Tank was gonna knock him out. I would have, if I would have bet. I don't gamble, but if I would have bet on Tank. But yeah, he did that. Roach did that. I feel like in the rematch, if Tank, the only way I feel like Tank will win is, you know how he timed Ryan on that hook. He just ducked down and he threw it. When he seen it, that's the only way I feel like Tank gonna win. But if Roach on a rematch, if he go just a little harder, just push a little more harder from the beginning and just try to hurt Tank, he gonna win. That's how I feel like. It can go either way every time.
I think it was different though. You know why? Because with Lamont Roach, he kept that. He did keep his guard up. See, Ryan doesn't keep his guard up like that, but Lamont Roach just kept his guard up because he knew all his, you know what I'm saying, because he knows Gervonta Davis, he knows his his arsenal. But in a rematch, I still think that it will be a very, very close fight that could go either way in a rematch. I think, and I said this during the live yesterday, I think that Gervonta Davis, with all the skills that he got, he did adopted the Deontay Wilder mentality. Like his opponent got to be perfect for 12 rounds. He got to be perfect for 1 second. He don't throw enough for his size and his speed. He don't throw enough. His output is not where it's supposed to be. A guy his size is supposed to be known to throw a lot of punches in those divisions and stuff like that. Manny Pacquiao, that's your as a small guy, that's your advantage, that you're gonna overwhelm the big guy with the output and things of that nature. He don't throw enough punches. You know what I'm saying? He throws the same amount of punches like a damn super middleweight or even light heavyweight. He don't throw enough. I even think that Dimitri Bivol throws more punches than Gervonta Davis. So he gives up too many rounds. You know, when was the last time we seen Gervonta Davis outbox his opponent? Before knocking his opponent out, when was the last fight?
Jose Pedraza, bro. I went back to Jose Pedraza.
And that was what? 2001?
17? 17, bro.
17, I think.
That's the last time we seen Gervonta.
To me, I could be wrong, but that was the last time I saw him. Like, okay, I'm losing a little bit here. Let me turn it up and let me start getting some rounds in, and then he stopped them. Right? That was how it went. I'm talking
about like we seen guys like Tio with Lomachenko while boxing for 7 rounds and really like we seen Devin Haney do it to Regis Progress and other fighters. We seen Shakur Stevenson pitch shutouts. When was the last time we seen?
It will have to be Cruz. Isaac Cruz.
Nah, that's that.
I was gonna say
a boxing match. That was a boxing match.
Yeah, because he had a move. He was moving.
It was a chess match between those two.
Outboxing meaning like at least 117, 111. That's outboxing. You ain't outboxing.
No. It wasn't. But he wasn't. But it was. There was boxing in that. You know what I mean? It wasn't him just waiting around. He was actually boxing with Pitbull. These other fights like Rolly, he was losing the first 4 rounds and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mario Barrios,
Rolly,
he loses way too many rounds.
Hey, Punch. I sent you a video so you could check it out later in your DMs over there. But it's at the end of the fight, and you can see how weird Tank is with Coach Calvin.
Matter of fact, I'm watching this from somebody's video right
Well,
now.
he's walking past
and
him, right?
you can see,
As a matter of
and
fact,
you can see how yeah, but the one I got is a different back angle that I sent you, but it looks like there's a rift between those two. They bump chest with each other, like ignore each other, Calvin. But then there's these two dudes. I don't know. Are they like from the Nation of Islam that have infiltrated his camp
who?
for Tank?
Who?
I don't know. These two dudes that I'm watching on the video that I sent you. There's two dudes in the ring that look like they're from somebody. I never seen them.
You talking about Barry Hunter?
I don't know.
Nah, I know who you're talking about. They spoke in the post fight too, right?
No, I don't know. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, some balls.
But I know that Coach Calvin is like the third man in that ring. Like he's talking to these two dudes and someone else like they're the main people, and so there's a riff in that corner. There's something going on.
Oh nah, that's Patrice Harris and Barry Hunter. He's been training. Gervonta Davis has been training with them since he was a child.
The guys with the suits that I'm talking about.
Oh, the suits.
Yeah, you see, the one you'll see it in the video I sent you.
Talking about, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
There's two guys in a suit, and he's walking, and they talk, and they're like boyfriend and girlfriend, and Coach Calvin is like the third woman in the ring.
The one in the suit is his babysitter.
His bodyguard?
Nah. He's like the
he's the P. Diddy guy.
No, he works. He's like the Al Heyman guy that looks after all. But he's been with Gervonta Davis for a while. He's always been like even remember when he got
yeah, but then
when he got arrested, hold on, when he got arrested by the cops in Florida, he was there too.
But then did you see how then they bumped chests with? It was ugly. The way him and Coach Calvin were, bro. That wasn't on some I don't know. The way I'm looking at it, there's something going on in that corner.
I think I think as a man he outgrown the voice of Calvin Ford. You know what I'm saying? I think that throughout the years they might not admit it or something like that, but they get into the position where now Gervonta Davis calls a shot. He's in control. You can't micromanage him no more. Now he's talking back. He's arguing back. He sunned him in the corner and stuff like that.
When he was talking to that dude, you could see Coach Calvin eyeing him down, up and down. Like those two fucking eggs. That's what he was looking at him, bro. And then when Tank walked away, they bumped chests and they were like, don't talk, don't hang out with me. That's what I brought, bro.
No, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I think that he had a great camp. With Barry Hunter is a no nonsense guy, and I know that gym. That gym is like the doghouse. You gotta fight.
He was in shape. Yo, Tank is in shape.
It was incredible.
Ain't no as far as being in shape, there's no question about it. But was he?
No excuses. No
excuses. Was he ready to fight this guy? Like, did they train to fight this guy?
Yeah, they trained to fight this guy. They know this guy very well.
So then he got smoked.
Because Barry Hunter also knows Lamont Roach as well.
So then he got smoked. No excuses, no nothing, no grease in my eyeball, no glow. What is that? What was that product he had on? So Glow.
That shit had me dying, bro.
None of that. No excuses. Lamont Roach did his thing. Good for him. And we'll see what's next after that. All I know is see over everybody.
Which I think about Lamont Roach versus Shakur Stevenson. Lamont Roach versus Keyshawn Davis. What about that? Should Lamont Roach stay at 135 or should go back to 130 and fight whoever that 130? Can he fight guys like Navarrete? Who do you think that Lamont Roach should do next?
I think for his best career is to stay at 135 now. I think it's a good fight for him. Taking that Padley fight. Take a Padley fight, the guy that Shakur just fought. Fights just to stay busy fight if he doesn't get the immediate rematch.
But there's no money in that fight. You can get him a big money fight.
So that he could then get like a Kid Austin afterwards. I think that's a good fight too. Him against Kid Austin.
Yeah, I'll take that.
The Foster fight is but if money, I think right now he deserves a good money fight. So
Shakur Foster,
if
right?
he doesn't, I'll get the Navarrete fight. That was more money right there.
What, to go back down to 130 punch?
But what is he though? Is he with top
No,
rank or
bro.
is
He can't go. He can't come back up, bro. He can't be doing that fluctuation.
I mean, if he could do it, he just came up for Tank. If he was a Tank, he would have never came. He never would have gone to 135.
No, I say stay at 135 and do what he got to do.
If he can't get that Gervonta Davis fight, they're not gonna give him Keyshawn Davis, and they're not gonna.
No, they're not. But you know what? Keyshawn Davis out of the 4 champions, bro, he's bugging too much. He's the weakest one out of the 4.
Remember
the weakest one.
Remember, Navarrete came back
Tank,
down.
right?
Navarrete went to 135, lost to Dennis, and came back down. So
but he ain't coming back up.
That's what I'm saying. That would be fair because Navarrete did the same thing. So even though that it could hinder him a little bit, but he'll be in the same position as Navarrete. So I think the only fight, that's what I'm saying, the only fight if he goes back to 130 that I would like to see, that I think will be a money fight, and I think that Turkey Out Shake will pick a fight like that because what he did, I think a Navarrete versus a Lamont Roach will be a good money fight.
I think that'll mess up his 135 chances. I think he should just stay where he's at. I don't like that flow. You came up, you ready, you stay now where you at.
Then
every fighter who does that fluctuation shit pays the price.
But then he'll drop his belt and then has no power. At least he got the power with that belt though.
Yeah, but there's power now with this win that everybody saw versus Tank.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If Tank said that he's not gonna fight him this year.
Yeah, but Turkey may be the guy who says, you know what, you won. And I would pay you to stay at 135 and you go fight, whoever he wants him to fight. It could be the Shakur because Shakur invited him. It's not the best fight, I think, for him.
As much good that he did versus Gervonta Davis, we also seen Lamont Roach did struggle. Remember, he had a split decision win versus Hector Luis Garcia. It was not an easy fight. We saw he lost to Jamel Herring, so this is not a guy that's going to blow everybody out the water. He could F up his bag just staying at 135, fighting somebody,
He didn't blow Tank out of the water. He just, he beat him convincingly per rounds, if you say, but it wasn't an ass whooping. Was it? Did you see like an ass whooping?
No. What I'm saying is that if he can't get that Tank fight, he should get a fight that's going to give him that type of, respect, a name that's going to be respectable. He's going to get as much money fighting a guy like at 130. There's not a lot of money makers. The only guys at 130 is Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? That he does got the respect. He's a multiple champion. I think a Navarrete and a Lamont Roach will make money if he can't get the Tank fight or no other champion at 135, in which I know they're not going to give him because 2 of them was the top rank, and the other one is Shakur Stevenson will match him. I don't think they're gonna give him Lamont Roach. You know what I'm saying? So if he stays at 135, who's going to fight?
If Turkey pays them out, they will. I don't see how they're gonna turn down the Turkey money because that's the equalizer here that Turkey's gonna pay, and so I don't think Navarrete and Lamont is gonna make more than Shakur and Lamont because of Turkey.
So
is all I'm saying.
If Lamont Roach can fight a Shakur Stevenson, I'll watch that fight.
I would watch it definitely, and the question there to me, like I've always said, is gonna be his hands. So we'll see.
Jonathan says Roach at 130. Yeah, he's a 130 champion. Jonathan, he just came up to just fight Gervonta Davis. So if he can't get the big money fight, if he can't lower Gervonta Davis this year, you know what I'm saying? I think that.
How weak is that of Tank, bro, if he doesn't give him the immediate rematch?
I think it's going to be weak. The point, are people going to shame him and or are people just going to go to whatever fight that Gervonta Davis has next? And they're going to sweep this one under the rug. That's why I want him to appeal the fight, because he could easily be swept under the rug. Roach could easily be swept under the rug if he don't appeal this fight. Look what he just said in the post press conference. Tank. So that should be alarming for Roach. They're not on your side. Well, you can be under the PBC.
All that loyalty shit.
They're not on your side. So you got
all that loyalty shit's got to go out the window because there's no loyalty in this right now. They're not being loyal to him.
Exactly. What they're gonna promise you more money. And let's not forget the interview that he had way before with the cigar shop. He said that they asked him, and I did a video about it, that a Tank purse is not overwhelming. That he's gotten a little bit more. He got it a little bit more, but not a lot. It's not overwhelming. The purse that he got with Gervonta Davis is not an overwhelming purse.
Who was that?
Lamont Roach.
Oh, he said that?
Crazy. That's crazy.
So there you go, man. I think Turkey will sweep this guy and put him into because he's earned it. I think Turkey is that type of a guy. He might, just like he did with Padley. You know, they had Matchroom sign Padley, man. You know, I mean, the guy, the electrician, now is retired from his full-time job.
But you know what else this means, bro? Yeah. This means that PBC is over, man. It's not looking good for PBC.
You want to chill with a chick on that shit?
Right. Well,
PBC.
Like I said, we'll see what's the next move. I hope that he really does it because the game needs that. Ryan Garcia is putting out that the what does the New York State Athletic Commission? He's making noise. We'll see what the commission does on Monday.
Why people? But Jay, why people so desperately by saying that? Oh, PBC. Why y'all always linking the fight?
Because if you just said that Roach said that they didn't even pay him that much, they're not even paying Tank opponents at like the way they should be. What does that tell you? That tells you that the pay-per-view numbers are getting lower and lower.
Yeah,
we gotta see the numbers for this fight. And now that he took a draw, the star power is going down. The stock is going down.
Yeah, but we're saying that this is a must-see fight, the rematch. To be honest, what I want this narrative to be dead already. This linking of everybody hoping PBC die, like it's whack. Like why?
Yeah, but this is the biggest fighter.
Canelo was there.
This is the biggest fighter, though.
Yeah, but nobody was saying Canelo Alvarez was there. Why we want PBC to die? I don't want no.
I'm not saying that I want it, but it's not looking good. That's what I'm saying. It's not looking good.
I mean,
well, this is where Tank becomes irrelevant. Is what he's trying. We're taking down the middle, making money is no more the driving factor to fight Tank. So what else is there?
That's what I'm
What's
saying.
the point of fighting Tank now?
Pay-per-view
we got Turkey giving out money
because it's still a good matchup. I don't want everybody under this.
But it's not pay-per-view. You think it's a pay-per-view fight again?
I think that a Teo versus Tank, a Tank versus Shakur.
But Teo's at 140 punch. What are we talking about? I don't understand that.
He's still a commodity, guys. He's still a commodity.
Never gonna fight.
He's still a commodity.
But in the realistic world, what are we talking about? Teo's about to be moving up to 147.
Exactly.
So Tank is exposed, and that's what he's forgotten. Nah.
But Punch, you're not answering the thing. Is Teo at 140 and ready to move up to 147?
Yeah.
I think Teo will fight him probably in the catchweight at 139, 138.
Teo doesn't want to do catchweights. He said that already.
I think he would do it.
He said he wouldn't do none of that catchweight.
I think he would do it. I think he would do it.
I think that glory that we all that last week was being pushed. Tank and they're going to Tank is a legacy. No, it's not. It got exposed yesterday. It's not a legacy fight. He is a commodity. I give you that. He's a globetrotter commodity, but it's not a legacy fight.
He was before this, bro. He's not.
It's not a legacy fight.
It's not. Like I said, the good thing about it is that everything now is a level playing field. Not everybody that was all on this Tank is better than everybody else, and he would knock everybody else.
That's true. That's true, Punch.
Humbling, but it's still around here. It's still a fight that we still want to see. We want to see the rematch, but we also still want to see Gervonta Davis and Haney, a Tank and Teo Haney, Teo Ryan. We still want to see these matchups. I'm not trying to eliminate none of those matchups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're now at the tail end where his contemporaries are in different divisions and moving up. And so, I'm just looking at realistic.
Tank, he's not fighting Teo, and he's not going to fight Haney. He has to fight Loma.
He's going to have to fight Loma. That's what. And you know,
the guys that he has to fight.
Finally, Loma at 38 years old.
Their vulnerability. Everybody, the thing also, everybody showed their vulnerabilities. Everybody showed that any given Saturday night, if they don't come correct, they're gonna get beaten. It doesn't matter if they're gonna get beaten by an elite fighter or whatever fighter. Let's not forget, Devin Haney got his ass plastered by Ryan Garcia. But also, let's not forget that Ryan Garcia never was a champion. Ryan Garcia was never, at least Lamont Roach accomplished more than even the Ryan Garcia. And he got plastered and Devin Haney got plastered by Ryan Garcia. So, in the end of the day, where was Ryan Garcia anyway? The same thing we're talking about Devin Haney, Tank Davis. Why people don't talk about like that with Ryan Garcia? Same thing.
There is validity with what you're saying.
But nobody
Ryan has it.
Pound for pound. Nobody's calling Ryan.
But Ryan, in comparison to Tank, has at least fought 2 out of the 4 kings, quote unquote, right? He's fought those 2 guys. Where and Tank had to fight Ryan with the hydration clause, catch weight, all that bullshit, mowing the camp to know he had a busted rib, all that shit. But let's not forget, Ryan took a left on his chin and he got back up with Tank. It was just because the rib was busted.
Good. He lost to Tank. They're all in the mix, but now everything is all humble now. Nobody could say that somebody going just, wreck whoever. Now people are more gonna assess these matchups respectfully.
Who Teal do a number on Tank like nobody's business?
I think
he's gonna hurt him. Teal's gonna hurt him.
I got Teal. I always got Teal beating up Tank, but also
Tank wouldn't win a round versus Teal, bro.
But taking my individual opinion. But I also understand that there's opinions of Teal that he also has to eliminate as well. Is fighting to the level of his competition. He has to eliminate that as well. That's the reason why a lot of people don't give him the benefit of the doubt in fights in which he should be given the benefit of the doubt. It's because they don't know which Teofimo Lopez is going to show up. You know what I'm saying? So
I get that. With the overall general consensus of that. That is the perception that's given.
And that's what sometimes we do have to.
But are we fighting for perception?
No. Just like you said, I'm saying that we could give our individual opinion, but also not leave the general consensus in things. It's like I may not believe what a lot of people think of Tio, but I could understand what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Or any other fighter as well.
No, I can understand it. I don't believe it, but I can understand it.
Yeah, it's like Devin Haney. I believe that Devin Haney could beat Jose Ramirez, but first. I truly want to see if Devin Haney has recovered from the ass whooping of Ryan Garcia. I don't know that. If it was, you know what I'm saying? So I could agree with Skrilla when he's saying that he got Jose Ramirez beating Devin Haney, because maybe we don't know that Devin Haney is really gonna is okay from the ass whooping of Ryan Garcia. We don't know how's he gonna be.
But Teal's also proven that he always steps. But just like he steps down. We've already seen that he steps up to the level of competition bigger than Gervonta Davis. So that's proven.
Davis is a hype job. So if he fights Gervonta Davis, well, he fights to the level of Gervonta Davis, since Gervonta Davis is a hype job.
No, I think he's gonna smoke him because he wants to get the bullshit, calamity of everybody thinking what it is.
When has Tio ever fought somebody that little, bro?
So it's Tank. Well, but let's not. That's what I'm saying. I don't want y'all to contradict yourself. If Tank is only a hype job, he never did anything and stuff like that, and we say that Teofimo Lopez doesn't fight to the sometimes fight to the level of perform to the level of his competition. If he's under the level of Teofimo Lopez skill set, then will he struggle with Gervonta Davis?
Yeah, but Tank, but here's the caveat: is Tank on the level of a Jermaine Ortiz or a Plaggett? No, he's a hype job because look at where they got him at on the pound for pound list. You see, that's where the hype job comes in. He's not, these other 2 guys were not on the pound for pound list. So everybody's giving the blow job to Tank, and Teal's gonna want to fucking knock that out of the park.
So skillfully, what level is Gervonta Davis and Tio is? Skillfully, technique-wise, skillfully. Where they at?
I got Tio as an A and I got Tank as a B.
Me too. I agree.
That's how I got him.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
finally a technical fighter fought if this is what Lamont did. That was technical. What is Lomachenko and Tio gonna do to Tank?
A+ fight. Tank has never fought an A+ fighter, bro.
Cesar Valentin with a $2 super chat said Lamont needs to stay at 135. I think he needs to stay at 135 if he's gonna get one of the champions. If you're gonna get Shakur, if you're gonna get Gervonta Davis, you're gonna get Keyshawn Davis or Lomachenko. At least one of those. He got to get one of those. But if he's gonna stay at 135, just to stay at 135 and just stay there and give up his belt.
Title shot.
You don't know.
No, he needs a good fight though. That I give you. He needs a good fight.
Nothing less than a title shot.
Exactly, that's what I mean. So after this fight with Gervonta Davis, in which a lot of people feel he won. 98% of the people felt like he won the fight. He got robbed. So if he doesn't get Tank, he deserves a great fight that is going to be respectable and it's going to be a money fight. He just can't be like, I'm going to stay at 135, let go of my belt, and fight Dennis. Nah, and then let's say he struggled with Dennis. Then that aura, that's it. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't lose that opportunity. So the only guy that I can see at 130 that's going to be respectable is going to be a money fight, and a lot of people are going to be into it because Navarrete does got a great Mexican fan base, right? It will be a Lamont Roach versus Navarrete at 130. If he stays at 130, I want him to fight.
But if he loses Navarrete, it's all over, man.
But that's what I mean. But at least he lost to somebody that's highly credible.
But Navarrete and him is not more money than a Shakur and him. So we'll see. And Shakur gave him the fight. There's no talks about no Navarrete right now. We'll see. But I know money talks. Money talks, and Turkey's gonna make sense of whatever if he wants some around to make sense of whatever he wants of it. You know,
they just need to line that shit up. Everybody needs to fight. But when it come down to Shakur,
come on, a unification bout with Navarrete and Lamont Roach, bro. That's the only fight I go back to.
And Tank, who's he gonna fight next? Who's this midget gonna fight next? You know that we're gonna dare hype it up.
He already got a niche fan. And at the end of the day, look, everybody know that he got robbed, but Tank didn't get demoralized. So it's not like you know that Canelo.
He demoralized himself.
Tank Loma still a big fight.
David with the $5 super chat says we can't think from rank just like we ain't take Tio's laws. We can't think from Tank. We can't take. Damn, man.
We can't take from Tanks probably.
We can't take from Tank just like we ain't take from Tio laws. Tank could come back better. Never know. We never know. I agree with you. That's what I'm trying to say. He's still up there. In my opinion, he's still up there. But now we have to add Lamont Roach. It's all about adding. It's not about subtracting. It's now we adding now a good fighter in the mix that a lot of people in the boxing world did not give him the benefit of the doubt. Not even in 130, Lamont Roach was being spoken upon. We were talking about Foster. We were talking about Council Siao. We were talking about Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? Now, he wasn't even getting the benefit of that at 130 just because of that loss with Jamel Herring. So with that loss, everybody's sticking to that loss. But now that Jamel Herring situation, now we got a new situation. Now everybody look at Lamont Roach as a new player in a big mega fight and matching him up with the likes of these other fighters that we've been matching up with, Tank and Shakur and Haney. Now Keyshawn now came into the mix just this month. He truly came respectfully to the mix. Now we got Lamont Roach, which makes boxing even better. And also humbles the boxing world. When you see a fight that you see, oh no, I ain't gonna pay for that. That's a whack fight. Stop saying that. We got humble. It was a great fight. He did humble us. As much as people saying that Gervonta Davis was a hype job, guess what? No, Lamont Roach actually humbled y'all too.
I think that was admitted. I mean, I admitted such in the panel. I admitted such, but I'm gladly eating that crow.
Low Nose Boxing said on my chat that it wasn't a robbery. Low Nose Boxing said that it was 115, 113, Gervonta Davis.
Bro, you need to stop blowjobbing that dude.
Good night.
I'm glad we got
bless, bro.
I'm glad we got to see, man, that we got to see Lamont Roach go out there and do his thing, prove himself. So, like, Punch said, we add somebody else to the roster that we
Lono's gonna
consider
do
a good
whatever for
fighter.
his clickbait shit, bro. He's got to do what it takes, bro, because he needs to keep that traffic going. He says he's Teo's number one fan, and he's the worst number one Teo fan on the
If he got to
planet.
push a narrative, he's gonna push a narrative, right?
I know we
Why
got.
not,
He
bro?
said he
He
said
keeps it
he
pushed.
I want to know because he said that Tank it didn't get robbed. He said Gervonta Tank Davis won the fight 115, 113. It wasn't a robbery. That's what.
Yeah, right.
This dude.
That's what he said.
There, you got the link there, Lonos.
Dale, get on.
Oh, my fault.
I'll mute, man. I gotta hear this look at her.
First of all, I'm not a Tank fan. I just respect what I see. Every dog has his day. Last night, watching the fight, it was a close fight. I could see why people would say Lamont Roach won the fight because it wasn't one-sided.
It was a
But
close fight.
for me, the knockdown, it should have been ruled a knockdown. That's the reason why I say it's a robbery. But either way, Gervonta Davis just created his own mess. He created his own version of George Kambosos. And now Shakur Stevenson, if he fights Lamont Roach, is going to do what Devin Haney did by cleaning up Teo's mess. So Shakur's going to end up cleaning up Javonte's mess. Because Lamont Roach, even going into this fight, all due respect, I felt like he was tailor-made. He was leaning too forward over his knees, the same way that Kambosos was going into the Teo fight. I'm shocked. At first, I thought it was a fix. I'm like, yo, Tank Davis is the only fighter that's actually given black versus black fights, right? Because all the other guys never fought no black split fighters. Tank already got two of them. Plus, this is a friend or a partner, whatever they are. So I'm thinking the
Why are
first
you
four.
bringing in the race thing, bro? What are we doing here?
I'm just telling you what I saw. My analysis at the time was, damn, the first 4 rounds, they looked like they was just doing pity pat with each other, but then they started fighting. So after the fight, I'm like, damn, they're probably doing this so they can do a rematch. So, he can help his brother make some more money. But now apparently he's talking like he don't even want a rematch. Tank Davis is at a crossroads in his career where he's either going to be someone that vindicates himself like all the greats, or he's going to go down as the biggest what if. Because
The biggest hype job.
Like all the greats, he's not even a great, bro.
He's a
Stop it.
hype job.
Yeah,
the biggest
that's
what if.
Let
The
me
biggest what
read.
if.
Let me read. You said Lamont Roach did nothing for the first 4 rounds, bro.
They circled around
What?
bro. The
You
first 4
he
rounds, they
did
didn't do
nothing
nothing,
for
bro.
the first 4 rounds.
He's acting like this was the Crawford and Madrimov fight.
I saw it the
I,
other way
that's
around.
I didn't, that's what I'm saying. Like Gervonta Davis was barely trying to throw a punch. What fight was you watching on those boxing? You said Lamont
I agree.
ain't do nothing for the first 4 rounds.
Punch is
They both
reading the
did.
fucking
They both
text.
they both
If I
didn't
can
do
just
nothing.
The
if I can
The
just talk
reason
about the
why
big
I put it to Lamont, I put the pressure on Lamont because he's in there fighting the champions, right? He wasn't doing anything. Tank wasn't doing anything. You're circling around the ring with each other for the first 4 rounds. You got to give it to the champion because you got to take
well,
it. Then
How
after
come
that,
I'm
I
you
thinking
dis
start
that to
fighting.
the
I
champion?
disagree with that.
That's a myth, bro. That's a myth.
Yeah, I disagree with that. And I'll just thanks for having me on again, Punch. The real problem is we've seen robberies everywhere. It happens. So that's not the problem. The problem is that Tank Davis and a bunch of his fans were using the Adama Shiraz robbery in Riyadh as a reason to not trust. Oh, I don't think that's me. For a reason to not go and for a
And
reason
first
to
of all,
not go for a reason to not go and
I'm
work.
not one of Javante's fans either. I'm actually
Oh,
a Teo fan.
Hold
But
on,
hold on, bro.
let Fight Sports talk.
Thanks, Punch. Yeah, they were Tank and a bunch of his fans were using the Adama Shiraz robbery as a reason to not go fight over in Saudi. And you get this, and you get other bad decisions over at PBC. It's hypocrisy. And the other problem is that Tank Davis was from the very first round looked scared to let his hands go. He was backing up. He was not looking sharp. He wasn't looking fast. And this was against a guy who, let's be real, doesn't punch like Rolly Romero. He doesn't punch like Ryan Garcia. So the fact that he looked hesitant, somewhat intimidated, and throughout the fight was barely letting his hands go at all against a guy like Lamont Roach, that is why people look at this and say, well, was this just you getting exposed against a guy who wasn't expected to do anything? Because, and on top of that, you needed help from the referee. You needed what should have been a count to not be counted. It's just, there's just so many reasons why this is bad.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I think a lot of the narrative has taken over the sport of boxing. Let's be real. Let's be honest. It's just a bunch of the narratives, and people fighting the narratives, and people debunking the narratives, and really just it doesn't want to just look at the reality of everything. We all saw that Gervonta Davis was exposed. We saw that Gervonta Davis output is not good, especially fighting in the as a small guy. His output is not what it should be. He has all the skills, the mindset of Deontay Wilder, saying that you got to be perfect for 12 rounds. I got to be perfect for 1 second. If he's not perfect for 1 second, Gervonta Davis just can't. It doesn't look like an elite fighter. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
with that, we got to look at the technical side of things. Lamont Roach had a perfect game plan. He was the one that was daring to be great. He was the one that was moving up, and he also a person that has limited power at the same time. But one thing for sure is that I believe that Lamont Roach, because of their past, knows Gervonta Davis more than any other fighter right now because of their past, how they grew up. They known each other since they was kids. So he's gonna know. He knows Tank's weaknesses and strengths more than anybody else, and that's his advantage. That's his experience. He might not have the experience of fighting elite fighters, but the experience of fighting Gervonta Davis. Damn, Jay. Come on, Jay.
No, that's not me, bro.
No. Yo. It was
Somebody's got like a little something.
Nah, it was you, Jay, because I could see it from here.
Certain guys got certain guys' numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Sugar Shane Mosley, he could have never beaten Vernon Forrest. Same thing with Oscar De La Hoya. He couldn't beat Shane Mosley. He had his number from the amateurs. And Lamont Roach, even though he did good,
He lost to Tank. What are we talking about?
It was still a great fight.
yeah,
Shane
either
Mosley
way,
was still a great fight.
either way, right? I don't see Lamont Roach beating the other guys like that just because he did what he did with Tank. He did show skills though. I was very impressed with his chin. I was impressed with how he kept his right hand up, how he was catching the left hand and shooting back. He's a very good counter puncher. I really slept on him. The fights that I saw leading up to this, I wasn't impressed. But he stepped his game up for this fight, man. And he created somewhat of a blueprint. But see, here's the thing with boxing. Casual fans that don't know shit about boxing have a tendency to say, oh, because he did this, that means he could do that. No, it doesn't mean that. Like people are saying Shakur Stevenson would beat him. I doubt it because Shakur Stevenson doesn't believe in his defense the way that this man does. Shakur Stevenson is not bold enough to stand.
That's you, Lonos, with that janky shit, bro.
Lono's back with your Metro PCS, man.
Give me 1 second, hold on.
Yo, that last comment is no trash. You trying to excuse him from fighting the elite fighters in his own division. No, we need to see him with the elite dogs.
By giving him hypothetical wins. Don't do
no, look, we saw him in a competitive fight. We seen him now. We can't say that. No, he's in a competitive fight with what would be considered a B-class fighter. At 135.
Let's hold him accountable. Yeah, we're gonna hold Gervonta Davis accountable just like every other fighter.
Exactly.
Exactly.
If he can't beat Lamont Roach, how the fuck you gonna pick him over everybody else? That don't make sense.
Shakur even lose. Shakur don't even people don't even like his performances. You know what I'm saying? So
Shakur doesn't stand in the pocket. Shakur's defense is not in the pocket defense.
Hold on. You can't. Low nose. You can't say that Shakur doesn't stand a chance because he took a while to get out an undefeated guy in Padley, and yet excuse Davis looking really bad against a guy who was brought up from a lighter division. Like Tank's performance was far worse out of the two. And let's not forget, when Devin Haney struggled against Lomachenko, I mean, granted it's Lomachenko, but a lot of Tank fans were saying, well, he's not ready for Tank. Like, Tank will knock him out. I mean, and then, so what are we supposed to say about Tank Davis struggling and needing help from the referee and the officials to get past a guy like Lamont Roach? Like, maybe he performs better against Shakur and Devin Haney and Theo. But
my fault. Can you imagine if this was Canelo?
Exactly.
Imagine
a punch. Hey, Punch, remember when Teo fought Jermaine Ortiz and people said, oh, he looked terrible, etc. Teo was trying to fight that night, whereas Tank Davis, he looked scared to let his hands go against a smaller man.
Imagine if it was Teo. Imagine if it was Teo.
Yes.
Anybody. Let me get hold on, let me get the super chat. Brother, vet in the building said Tank was not focused during this camp and getting high during camp. 2 shout out to Mr. Moon. Shot himself.
Hey.
Looking at
but so wasn't Ryan, but he still cracked that ass.
Exactly.
Punch, what you thought about the Sandor Martin fight with Puello?
I saw that this morning.
That was a good fight.
I think it was a 4. I scored it. Diablo, but you asked me, tú estás hablando.
I know, but this guy talked over you. I didn't hear him because fucking got you yelling. Go ahead, talk.
Oh, I got a 114. I had a 114. I mean, you can see it. That's what I scored it, but it could go 115, 113. Puello could go 115, 113. Sandor Martin. I do believe the guy that landed a more power shots, and I was saying throughout the live. If I would have given the win to anybody, it would be Sandor Martin.
Yup, me too, bro.
Hey, Sandor Martin did not.
I did slow nose boxing because we was in that fight as well, right?
And shout out to you, Punch, for not being biased for the Dominican. Shout out to you. Keeping it official.
Sandor Martin fought like the opposite different than when he fought Puello.
Yo, imagine if Sandor Martin would have fought like that with Teo.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Teo look even better.
I was rewatching the Teo Sandor fight the other day, and then I watched the Teo Jermaine. Believe it or not, Sandor fought Teo more than Jermaine did. Jermaine literally ran.
Yo, he did.
Yeah, Sandor Teo fight was really close, bro.
No. Believe it or not, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. The Sandor Teo fight was a lot of trying to counter for counter, but Sandor was jumping in and out of range a lot, but he wasn't running like the way this dude was. Sandor was hitting Sandor was hitting Teo more than this dude. But whenever Sandor would try to engage, Teo would snap his head back. And the way I scored that fight, because I fought 2 days ago, I gave Sandor round 2, round 5, and round 8. The second knockdown wasn't that was more like a cuff. So I had scored that 7-3 for Teo, and the Jermaine fight, I gave Teo that one 8-4. So the Sandor fight kind of aged well for Teo, because Sandor is a sharp fighter. He'll give anybody a fight.
Yeah, he's a good fighter.
I had the same score for the Ortiz fight, 8-4, but I gave Sandor 4 rounds.
Sandor fought his ass off yesterday.
I gave Sandor 2, 5, 7, and 8. I got my score.
I agree with Punch that there's a tie right there, but like the harder, cleaner punches, bro, there were Sandor Martin. He wanted to win, bro. I feel bad for Sandor in that one because he came to fight. He didn't do a Teo fight. He came to fight because he fought the way he fought Teo was the way he fought Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
But in this fight last night, what I saw this morning,
he came forward.
It was different.
It was a whole different person. It was a whole different person in that ring.
He had a good right hook. Like even when he fought Teo, he kept walking Teo into that right hook the whole night. And he was doing some good right hooks with Puello. Good body shots. He showed a good chin. He showed good movement. The only weakness for him is that he keeps his chin in the air. So whenever it's changing, he just hit clean. But that doesn't give anybody a fight.
We know now why Devin Haney vacated the belt. We know now why he vacated that belt. Because if you have to fight Sandor Martin, I think Sandor Martin cleans Devin Haney.
He stops Devin Haney. He stops him.
HLD, I gotta agree with you on that because Devin Haney is another fighter, like today's generation, who doesn't know how to walk forward and cut the ring off. And if you fight Sandor Martin, if Sandor's on the back foot, I got beaten Devin. Now, what's your thoughts on the Subaru fight? Because to me, he looked sloppy.
Good.
I didn't see that. I haven't watched that fight.
I saw the fight. Now that fight I saw last night.
He got hit too much.
That was a good fight for Matias.
He always does those Lonos. It is what it is. This guy is a come forward fighter. I'm going to use my head as my defense, and let me see if your firepower is going to outdo mine. That's it.
He's a wrecking machine. He's a wrecking machine.
That's all he is. And
Gary Antoine beats his ass. I think Gary Antoine beats him. He won't do that with Gary Antoine.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that
at all. No, I don't know about that at all.
It was a competitive fight. I think a competitive fight. I don't know who's the winner. I'm gonna put it right now. I don't know who's the winner.
Matias is not Rayo, bro. Matias is not Rayo.
I mean, I like Shorty too. I like Shorty.
He had heart.
I don't know.
Yo, that kid showed heart. He showed grit. Hey, you know, he didn't have. I don't think he had the right game plan for this fight. He tried to go toe to toe with him, and that was not the way to do it.
Who you talking about, Rayo?
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He
say
looked
this
bad,
right now.
man. He looked bad.
He should have been a slick fighter.
He had a horrible.
He should have been a slick fighter. He should have been like the way he fought Pitbull, that he was using angles, miss, and pay. He didn't do that well. He tried to outmuscle Antoine, and bro, I'm sorry. That dude,
I mean, he looked like he was doing all that with Cruz. Because Cruz is like 5'2". Cruz is half his height, and you ran from that boy.
Yeah, true. I mean, but I didn't say that's what he needed to do here in this fight, and he couldn't do it.
I'm hoping
I knew Gary was gonna dog walk him, and I was proven right. I thought Rayo had more pop. I thought his punching power would keep Gary a little off of him.
Antoine a couple times though. Let's not get it twisted. He did hurt him a couple times, but bro, that dude is a physical specimen.
Yo, I hope
exactly. He's in shape.
I hope Tio changes his plans because right now 140 is fucking lit. The hell with Boots Ennis and Tio. I hope he fights. I hope he beats Barbosa impressively. He got to really smoke this dude, right?
He's just a fanboy of these guys in this shit, bro. I want to see greatness, and greatness is
greatness is 140, bro.
smoking this guy, and then everybody thinks that Boots is the monster that he is, and the greatest thing since Roy Jones, and I want Tio to smoke him.
I don't know how.
Yo, maybe this is gonna get Gervonta Davis hungry. Remember what he said? They asked him, "Oh, now you still thinking about retirement?" He said, "Nah, I feel like I need to fight four more fights." So maybe this is a blessing. Maybe they're gonna put a battery on Gervonta Davis. That now he's thinking about legacy. Yeah, all this money is not enough because now I'm not that guy no more. Now I
but what he meant was instead of 3 fights, he has now 4 fights.
You not like that. They not like that.
Let me finish.
Let me finish. One at a time, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk.
No, go ahead. I lost my train.
Right, he was saying he had hunger, Punch. That he regained his hunger because he has 4 more fights.
I was going to tell you, this is the perfect tournament for 140. Tio versus Barbosa, Subriel versus Hickson Jr. in MSG, and then the winner of all that fights the winner of a rematch between Gary Antoine and Puello. If Tio can become undisputed right now at 140, this 140 for me is the greatest universe.
No, you got to fix your mic, my man. You're like, really, bro.
Yeah, Hitchens got to fight Matias.
Like a mouse or something, bro.
Hitchens got to fight Matias. Matias is going to press that mandatory. Hitchens got to fight Matias. I don't want to see no
Hitchens is going to vacate and go to 147, bro.
Hitchens is trying to fight Camboso. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's
give Matias his time. Matias got to enforce that mandatory.
Yo, Punch, what do you think of Haney and Ramirez? What do you think of that fight?
I think that he's gonna beat him like he beat Regis Prograis.
You think like that? You don't think? Where's this fight taking place? Welterweight or?
Yeah, welterweight.
I think it's gonna be a catchweight or welterweight.
You don't think that favors Ramirez? You don't think that favors Ramirez going into this fight? You don't think if Haney would have kept it at 140, then he would have walked him like Prograis?
I think that the problem with Devin Haney is really a bigger guy, but he doesn't pack a punch. So
he can't take one.
He should if you find a good nutritionist that can keep him down at one. If you can find a good nutritionist that could keep him down to 140, I think that should be ideal. But he's been down there since he was a teen. So at 147 with Jose Ramirez. I think Jose Ramirez is a shot fighter. He hasn't shown me in the last 2 fights that he really wants to win. I think that he's just a shot fighter, in my opinion. So
he looks like a shot fighter, but I'm thinking the one thing, Punch, that if the fight is at 147, it benefits Ramirez because he's been at 140 for a long ass time.
Yeah,
he's 32 years old. So maybe he gets a little bit of extra juice at 147. Not big enough for the dogs of 147, but big enough and more healthy enough to put it on with Devin Haney.
He's telling me to get boxed out. That's what I'm saying. He's telling me to get boxed out.
He's washed up, bro. Ramirez is washed up. Bro. That's
He's 32 years old and looks like he's been hitting that bottle a lot.
He ain't got it no more, bro. My thing is
he's a question right now, bro.
But Ramirez, the only thing I can say with Ramirez on that card, he is the most accomplished fighter out of the opponents.
He's the most accomplished fighter, but I think that
Barboza's the best one.
Coming with the
yeah.
What you mean he's the most accomplished fighter?
Barboza beat Ramirez easy.
Out of the B sides, he's talking about the B sides. HOD.
The opponents.
He's a unified. He's a former unified champion, bro.
Undefeated. He fought Bob Taylor for undisputed.
Barboza beat him easy.
I don't say easy. I think that was a whack fight.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right with the Ramirez being as the beast, like the most accomplished fighter. He's only 32 years old. You think he's like 50, bro?
But on that
so I hope he just gets his health together. Stop drinking.
What I'm just trying to point out that I think Team Haney kind of walked themselves into another dangerous situation. That they think they safe, but I don't think they safe as they feel. I don't think they truly safe.
What you was trying to say? Fight Sports Talk.
Yeah, we don't know how Devon's going to look after everything that happened with Garcia, the beating, how he's going to respond after, with the change in trainers. So I think there's the most questions about Devon. There's no question that Teo is fighting the most accomplished fighter in Barboza. But, Devon, he's the one who's coming off technically a no contest, but, the fight did happen and we all saw what happened. So I think there's more questions around Devon. But, yeah, Teo, I'm just wondering, is Teo going to stay? I mean, can they really pull it off, this perfect triangle theory where all three guys win their fights and Garcia and Haney rematch and then Teo fights the winner? Yeah. Can they get boots in there? I mean, that's a hell of a storyline that Turkey is looking at.
The easiest path to that triangle, that three-fight thing is Ryan Garcia's got the easiest path because he has to beat Rolly and Haney, and if Haney goes to the next one, that means it's Haney and Ryan. But Teo from here is supposed to be fighting Boots in October.
I think Teo could steal the Ryan fight. If Teo outperforms everybody on that card by knocking out Barboza, because I feel he's gonna stop him. Teo should stop Barboza, no problem. If he outshines everybody, I think he steals that. If Haney goes life and death with Ramirez, Teo can steal that payday from fucking Haney and get that fight.
I think they want that rematch regardless.
So they're saying that Teo's Teo's the third fight, bro. Like,
did he hit that punch?
How the fuck is Teo the undercard and not the headline or the main event?
Doesn't matter.
Bro, I'm not worried about none of that shit.
That's bullshit, bro.
I'm not worried about none of that. Those other two guys, they just have the popularity going right now.
They're not even champions.
No, but listen, but Ryan Garcia, he's the pretty boy. He's the guy who's got the biggest following, and so that's why they got him where they're at. I don't have a problem with that.
And they're not even from New York.
Fight. After that, Teal's going to be the headliner. Is that? I don't worry about it.
They're not even from New York. They're not even champion. They're not even.
They from Cali, bro.
How the fuck is Teo not fucking headliner?
My only concern with Teo going into this fight is that he's been off. He's gonna be off damn near a whole year, almost a year. And Barboza going into this fight is going to be very well warmed up. He went 12 with Ramirez. He went 12 with Catterall. However, Teo keeps himself in shape. I'm just hoping that Teo gets a lot of good quality sparring because he said his last couple of fights he didn't really spar that much. Hold on, he didn't really spar that much, so he's gonna have to come in there. And,
he's gonna have to spar.
Sharp. But that's because Barboza
doesn't knows, man. Anytime you talk to Teo, bro, on the outside, whatever, bro, he's huffing and puffing, bro. He's working out. He's doing something like that, bro. So he's always in shape. I do agree that Teo needs to do what he's not used to and the uncomfortable because there's not a lot of sparring that goes on in these Teo camps, and I need sparring. I need some sparring and good sparring.
Between being in shape and being sharp. Being sharp, you get from sparring.
Well, we heard Teofimo Lopez Sr. here yesterday. I think there's going to be some question that needs to be answered because we all know that they're all going to be fighting in the same day. We all know that Eddie Reynoso's with Ryan Garcia, And Teofimo Lopez Sr. said they're going to go to San Diego and train with Eddie Reynoso. So how is that going to work?
The Canelo
I
fights the
think he
next
said
day.
that they're going to split the time. That's what he said last night.
Canelo fights the
It's
next
how-
day, bro.
You think a guy like Eddie
Canelo
Reynoso
fights the next
he's
day.
going to work overtime? He's going to work like 12 to 13 hours a day? He's going
Maybe they work out simultaneously. I don't know.
and
But Senior's still number one though right now.
And let's not forget who's also going to be fighting in May. It's Canelo Alvarez. So let me know how you
Next day
But working out in that gym punch, he's gonna get some work. You know what I mean? So sparring work. I think that's the point of going to that gym, is that he could get some sparring work.
What gym is this?
Let's talk one by one because I feel like I'm always getting cut off every time I talk. I can't finish my sentence. So everybody, let's talk one at a time. Nobody off.
Dale.
I want to know how he's gonna split the time with Canelo, Ryan, and Teofimo Lopez. 3 high-profile fighters, and they're gonna need all this attention from Eddie Reynoso. I want to know how that is gonna work out. That's a question that I want people to ask Eddie Reynoso, and if he's gonna be in Times Square, and Teo and Ryan, and hopefully they're gonna be in the podium, and that's gonna be a question that has to be answered because I don't see how Eddie Reynoso is gonna pull that off.
You know what, Punch? You right. If the fighters are thinking that they need the individual special one-on-one time. But back in the days when you had a stable of fighters, everybody trained with each other. They all should be training in the same camp. You should see Ryan hitting the bag, Teo on the mitts, Canelo fucking shadow boxing in the ring, warming up. And that's how they gain experience and feed off of each other as a stable. If Eddie Reynoso goes in there, he can train all of them. They already know what they gotta do. They know their job. Now they get the little one-on-one time to work on certain weaknesses, to work on getting better at something else. But overall, I think Eddie Reynoso can make it work, bro. I think he can make it work.
The only thing is, I don't know how him can make it work in his timing. The only thing is what you're saying is, remember what's supposed to be the tournament though. Right, remember the third fight for Teofimo Lopez, he said he's going to fight February 2026, the winner of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. So how's he going to what? Is Ryan Garcia and him going to be training? There's fighters that train with each other, but never truly is in line to fight one another. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't think they might fight. It's going to be hard, but you're right with that one. That one, I don't know how they're gonna make that happen.
I think now that Teo's fighting,
train with each other.
Now that Teo's fighting Barboza, he did say that he would fight Hitchens after. So maybe it's not Ryan. Maybe it's just Hitchens.
He did say that. He did say that. I saw him on another interview, right? And he was saying that he's probably gonna have a couple of more fights at 140 after this fight. And they asked him about the Ryan thing. He said, well, Ryan as of right now is not in my trajectory because Ryan still got to get past this guy and he got to get past Devin. He said, we'll cross that bridge as far as the Ryan situation.
Well, there you go.
My question is this. Remember, Eddie got to train.
No, you got to answer the first one about the training.
That's what I'm going to get to. My thing with the training is this. Not only is Canelo fighting the same week, the next day, he's fighting in Riyadh season. Or London, wherever the hell he's going to go train to fight
corners,
that guy.
right? How they going to work? Is he going to work?
That's what I'm saying. He's traveling because his fight is going to be
one at a time.
Listen, Canelo's fight is going to be Sunday at whatever country he's going to be at, so it can air Saturday over here. So he's fighting the next day in another country. You know, Eddie's loyalty is going to be towards Canelo, so it's going to be interesting to see who he's going to be with and all that stuff. And truthfully, I don't like camps like this when there's too many stars in the camp. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've seen it happen before with Robert Garcia's camp where all the guys started losing. Same thing with Virgil Hunter. It was cool when it was just Canelo and then Teo, but now you got Ryan there, you got Teo there, you got, it's like too many people there.
And they all fight on the same.
Yeah, but I see for this camp it could work because you need the work of the gym. But then as far as the training goes, Teo still got senior, bro. So it's not like it's not like Teo's by himself without no lead. Teo's got a lead man, but they're looking for some assistance and pointers that Reynoso can instill in him And then Senior could capture that. Tú quieres que yo haga esto? Okay, ¿cómo tú? And then he's gonna. All right, this is what we're gonna work on, son. This is what Eddie said we need to do. That's what they're gonna go and get the assistant. It's not the one-on-one right now because obviously the king of that entire fucking thing is King Canelo, and so that's where Eddie's gonna really be on. But Teal's gonna want to get some sparring with Canelo. Teal's gonna want to do some, some light work sparring, obviously, with Canelo, and they could use that, with that data that they're gonna get, and so Senior is still there. It's not like Teal. Like for example, what does Ryan have if it's not Eddie Reynoso? His dad?
Nobody.
I know what you're saying. Teal has a backup plan. The thing is, though, and not to knock Senior, because I love Senior as a trainer, but we already seen the last couple of camps. It's like Teal runs the camp. He runs the camp.
But dude, I just told you, they're not running in their own camp. They're going to be in Eddie Reynoso's camp.
Yeah, but if Eddie Reynoso's not going to be with Tio because he's going to be with Canelo, he's going to be with his dad.
He is going to be. I just think
downloading information from Eddie. Senior already said it himself that he's there to see he wants to get what Eddie wants from him, and then what? You don't think that he can do it copy and paste?
They're going to train at different times. Teal's going to train with Canelo, and Ryan's going to train at a separate time, and that's it.
Now I understand this is not a full camp with Eddie Reynoso because he just like Punch just said, he is not in a position to be putting in 16, 18-hour days, but they're gonna grab some information, and the thing is that Senior's there. I instill that Senior's gonna really lay down the gauntlet on whatever Eddie needs from Tio to do. And then they can use that gym because there's work in that gym. There's fighters that they can work with for sparring. They need that sparring.
And I think we're looking a little too much into this because remember, this is just for this fight. It just happened to be that Tio and Ryan are fighting on the same night. They're not going to be fighting on the same card after this. I'm pretty sure they're going to be their own separate main event fighters. So they're going to have their own camps. They just happen to go down like this at this time.
I just wish they would have added Tio to the Saudi card instead of the New York card.
But you're worried about the little things, man, and I get what you're saying, but it's more than good, bro. Tio's gonna outshine and take it to that next level because he's the one who could be heading into the Boots fight in Alcatraz, and I bet you he'll be headlining that fight.
I want to say this. One of my favorite trainers. He's one of my favorite trainers in boxing, right? Barry Hunter. But this was his comment. He said he had his hair braided and they put some chemicals on it, and with the sweat and the heat, he ran down into the eye. He took a knee and was complaining about his eyes burning. That caught all of us off guard. In amateurs, you can get away with that. One thing I know about Barry Hunter, and I feel like nah. You ain't holding Gervonta Davis accountable with his hair. We seen you took Chris DeJourn's weave off.
Yes.
Let's not forget his weave off. Take that shit off right now. Do you want to win or you want that in your head? So don't use that excuse. You should have been on Gervonta Davis. Man, stop complaining about this damn. You should have splashed water on his damn hair, dry that shit up throughout between the rounds, and he would have had no damn.
It's the protection program, man.
Guys, could I just say this? There's only one thing that fighters need to or should have to worry about when they're fighting about getting into their eyes, and that's Vaseline. Also, or maybe they're trying to splash water on them and maybe it falls in. That's just such an asinine excuse that we don't even need to talk about it. But
the status already came out, and she showed the receipts. Ain't no grease and shit. She did his hair on Wednesday. His hair on Wednesday.
Hold on.
He had gym, press conferences.
He tried to call timeout in the Hector Garcia fight. Did you remember?
That's what I'm. Well, it's not a valid excuse. That's what I'm saying. It's just asinine and pathetic. We've just, and plus, I don't know. I can't remember the last time we saw that a fighter take a knee and then walk to a corner and get wiped down while the fight's going on. But it was just a dumb excuse to begin with. But going back to the training thing, I don't know how much Tio is actually going to spend time with Eddie Reynoso. And Ryan Garcia, nobody knows what he's doing. He's with Derek James, then he's out, then he's with Eddie Reynoso, and then who knows how long he'll be there for. So they could very much just be in and out of Eddie Reynoso's camp. There's no doubt Canelo is the main focus. So I don't think it's really too much of a big deal. Like and also, is the Garcia Teo fight really even set in stone? Because I was first surprised that Teo's not fighting Hitchens next. Will they push for that fight if the Barboza one goes to plan? And therefore, will the winner of Tank and Haney and Garcia even be in line for Teo? Will they go somewhere else? Will the Boots fight happen? I mean, Turkey is trying to plan so far ahead that nothing's really set in stone. Like any one of these guys could go in a different direction.
It all depends on who wins, how they win on this next May 2nd card. The way they win and how it goes is what's going to push the next fight. Obviously, Teo needs to make a statement, win versus Barboza, so that then the Boots fight in him makes even more of a fighting sense. That's when the Alcatraz stuff comes in. So if we have Teo, Boots, Haney, and Ryan rematch, that fight at that point makes the sense to be.
I think they're gonna try to make the Haney versus Ryan fight as soon as possible. They try to.
Yeah, I mean that's what is expected, but like I said, it really there's still moving pieces, but that is the trajectory that Turkey wants. Turkey wants that October fight. So the next fight in line after May 2nd is in October, at Alcatraz, and that's what the Godfather wants over there from Saudi Arabia. So
that's the fight that's definitely going to happen. Haney and Garcia, but yeah, Haney and Ryan. But as far as Teo fighting them, I mean, again, they were talking about the Hitchens fight, and I saw Teo Senior say that Hitchens didn't want to fight him, and that does make you think: is Eddie Hearn trying to protect William Hitchens before they take the Teo risk? Or
that's what happened. They turned down upwards of 2.5. That fight's not going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know because I'm an outsider. But will the Hitchens fight be next? Will they push for the Boots fight? Will Teo stay at 140? I mean, there's so many questions.
Hitchens is trying to.
He already went for the Hitchens fight, and Team Hitchens didn't want it. Simple as that.
He's trying to fight Cambosos, which is an absolute joke. I don't know how the fuck Cambosos gets a title.
And if he has Matias on him, I see. Everybody's moving to 147 as we see it projected. So, and I see also Hitchens then doing the same thing and not fighting Matias and vacating to go to 147.
Oh, that's fucking pussy if he does that.
That's he's already said that he doesn't have much left at 147. He had a duck talk the other day, so we'll see. He already said that he doesn't want to stay at 140.
Don't be surprised if Matias is on a Turkey fight next. Don't be surprised.
Shout out to Tony. He says, "Salute a punch. Tank starts slow, and he looks for the one punch. Too much hair grease in his eyes."
That's what I'm saying. It was how slow Tank looked against a guy who wasn't even supposed to be that big of a puncher. And I mean, is it just because Lamont? I mean, I said this earlier when I came on Puncher. Is it just because Lamont knows him? Is it because Tank was unmotivated? But I don't honestly think you can put this down to Tank being unmotivated for a guy who wasn't one of the top 5 guys at lightweight, because Tank hasn't fought any of the top 5 guys at lightweight since he moved there. So it's like, is the retirement talk real? Like, there's just so many questions.
I don't want to. The thing is we don't want to take away from the performance of the Lamont Roach, right? Because if we're saying
absolutely,
you know what I'm saying. But looking at the last fight compared to this fight, his approach to Frank Martin, he had his guard up. He went into it to wipe out Frank Martin. It was a whole different type of mindset, right? Leading up to this fight, it was an indication that he probably don't love the game as well. You know what I'm saying? He don't love it, but there's a lot of checks on the table. And I think it happens around this age. You know what I'm saying? He started making millions very young. He's been in position for a while. So there's a lot of checks, $1 million checks, but it doesn't seem like he loved the game. It's just he's doing it because that's what he does, and this is how the way he feeds his family. It is what it is. Maybe he did lose love for the game. A lot of fighters around this age did lose. Let's not forget, even Roy Jones Jr. used to say in almost every post-fight interview, "This is going to be my last fight. I retire." He started playing basketball in between the fights. Oscar De La Hoya lost the love as well. Earl Spence lost the love as well. A lot of fighters, Keith Thurman lost the love. Everybody, it seems like, they do lose the love, and there's just special fighters that like a Floyd Mayweather that got all the money in the world and still be hungry.
Yeah.
Have a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's just different type of mindset, you know.
But the problem with Tank, it's like, because I was on another show before I came on this one, and I said that it's not like Tank is not the first top fighter to have a bad night at the office against somebody who's overlooked, like Tyson Douglas. We all remember that. The difference is that Tank, he's been champion longer than everybody else at lightweight. And Haney and Garcia and Tank, well, Garcia's never been champ, but Haney and Teo, they moved out of the division, but he was champion longer than all of them, and they all went and took the risks against the other top fighters more than he ever has. So he's been champion the longest, and yet he hasn't fought the other elite guys. So, and Lamont Roach was a standard defense, which again, it wasn't a top 5 elite opponent. So I guess that's what most people are talking about. It's like, yes, you can have a bad night at the office, but you've been champion for so long and you haven't fought the top guys. I think that's what people.
But even that statement,
I've seen that statement, right? I heard that statement. I've seen that statement. You know what I'm saying, online. But I gotta disagree. I don't even want people to say that's a bad night in the office. You know why? Because you only have 2 nights at the office per year. So it's we can't compare what a bad night in the office because you work every day. And so say, yeah, you could have one night. We could have one bad night in the office. You train every day for this one night. Imagine an NBA player. As a matter of fact, the NCAA, you know, or the Super Bowl. Oh, I just had one. I had a bad night in the office. You can't. A player in a Super Bowl can't say I hear you, Punch. You feel me?
I hear you. Oh yeah, I hear you, Punch. I guess I'm not saying that because I'm not trying to make excuses for Tank. I'm a Tank critic.
I mean the people that do say that, because you say you heard it. The people that's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's whenever a top opponent underperforms against somebody who they were expected to run through, everybody says bad night at the office. So that's what I was talking about.
Epoxy Magic with a $5 super chat says different trainer, 3 PBS fighter, and lean. He was ready for 12 rounds. At post-fight, Tank sounded like his ego got hurt. Yeah, man, I think that Lamont Roach came prepared. He had no pressure. Nobody believed in him. And sometimes when you don't got no pressure, nobody believes in you, man. The only thing that you're going to perform real good. You don't got no pressure. Everybody think that you're going to get knocked out.
The one statement that Fight Sports Talk said, I don't agree with this thing that he's been the champion the longest, bro. Like, no. We forget that he was a paper champion. He had a Mickey Mouse belt. The real champions were Tito, Kambosos, and then Devin Haney, and Lomachenko. You know, those were the 4 guys who had the super belts of that WBA. He just had that Mickey Mouse belt for all these years, who just happens now to become the only champion because those other guys are no longer the champion at 135 with that sanctioning body.
Good point, bro. But what I was also referring to was when he was champion at super featherweight, when he knocked out Jorge Pedraza. So I understand. Yeah, I mean, we've all criticized him for not fighting the best, so therefore not being a real champion. But I guess I mean, people like Teddy Atlas, who are supposed to be neutral, have been saying that he's a pound for pound fighter, and it's like, well, because we say, well, why? Because who's he fighting? And a lot of his fans say, oh, but he's a world champion. So I guess that's what I mean. But I hear your point.
Yeah, no, but I mean, because the thing is that all these media blowjobbers, what they all do is that, obviously, mentioning his name brings attraction to whatever channel they're on and whatever they're doing. But the reality is, he is not a pound for pound fighter. He is not of the best of the best. He should not. He does not belong on the pound for pound ring magazine. He just doesn't. But who does belong? I believe Teo's supposed to be in it. I believe Shakur's supposed to be in it. Haney and Tank do not belong on that list. They do not belong in that list.
I agree. He doesn't deserve to be there. But the hype around Tank is that he was. Some people did have him there, and it's like, well, that's. If you have that kind of hype behind you, that's how we are going to critique you.
Oh yeah, then you're supposed to show to be that guy. But he's I mean, hell, even Cambosos made a damn point, which I don't agree with that little fucker all the time. But he clowned the midget. Bro, man, I fought Tio, I fought Haney, and I fought Lomachenko in less than 2 years.
I'm only gonna. I could only like heavily criticize a hype fighter if he embodies the hype. If Gervonta and this is what I'm saying, I'm gonna say like this. Some people gonna disagree with me because I understand that people go directly with the hype. The hype was the narrative, but Gervonta Davis never came out saying that I want to become an undisputed. Gervonta Davis never said he wanted to be the greatest. Gervonta Davis said he says it in almost any interview when I don't care about the belts. I don't care about that. I don't care about this. All I care is about my money.
But he also has said that those guys can do shit. That he takes them out. Those guys are easy work. Exactly. He said it like that. They're easy work.
But I understand that, but almost every fighter is gonna big themselves more up. Teofimo Lopez says that everybody is shitty. Devin Haney said I'll beat him up. Shakur Stevenson says I'll beat all these guys up.
But they actually fight them. They will fight those guys.
What I'm saying is that when we're arguing the narrative, but the guy in reality never embodied that in that narrative.
All right, so then what I've been saying for all along, we need to stop talking about that globetrotter who's not a legacy fighter.
Yeah, he did one time in the post-fight interview when he said he's the face of boxing, right? So then we criticized him on him trying to be the face of boxing. But in terms of, look, he never said anything about the pound for pound. They put him on the pound for pound. We never heard Gervonta Davis say, "Yo, I feel like I'm the number one pound for pound fighter in the sport of boxing. I should be."
Then I'm gonna kill the hype. Then kill the hype. The guy's a globetrotter. He does not deserve to be on this pedestal that all roads lead through Tank Davis as a legacy fighter when he's a globetrotter. And the only legacy fighters that I know and around those divisions, look, as much as I can say about Devin Haney has fought him. Shakur's been trying to fight him, and he's at least a 3-division champion. And Tio, king of all kings of those divisions.
So they got to stop saying it. Not only
I'm saying stop talking about the globetrotter. He doesn't deserve to be in the mix talking about Tank versus Tio, Tank versus Shakur, at least these guys really want that work. Tank is that globetrotter who's just dancing around pretending that he's trying to be that guy when he ain't.
But they all call him out HLD too. Let's not forget that even the Tio, the which banana get whichever monkey want to get the banana is directly to Gervonta Davis and Bud Crawford. Shakur Stevenson calls out Tank. Ryan Garcia wants a rematch. Devin Haney and his father was calling out Tank leading up to the Ryan Garcia fight even more. They was paying attention more to Tank Davis than Ryan.
Because it was a payday. At those times, it's a payday. Turkey has neutralized it and has now made Tank Davis irrelevant because he doesn't bring the type of money for the B-side guy as what they thought they did. And now Turkey has neutralized that. So what is the point of fighting Tank now?
But it wasn't. But I'm just saying now you're saying about right now. But leading up all this hype that Gervonta Davis,
the money,
they was also saying that this is the best fight for them.
For the money, because money was on the table, Punch.
They respect Gervonta Davis. Talk to each and every one of them. They do. Gervonta Davis is the guy skillfully.
Oh, Punch, can I just jump in here?
Senior said yesterday.
Whoa, if I could just jump in.
I care about what the fighters say. They know that for them, Tank is the guy. I'm not gonna take the skills away from Tank. They know it. It's something about when I remember even with Tio, he said we gave him 5 names. Tank was number 1. Shakur Stevenson, he was like Tank. Devin Haney, Tank is the guy. So as much as we want to paint, we want to give it to this narrative. I believe it's a narrative. I don't believe he's done more than 3 of these guys, Shakur, Haney, and Teofimo Lopez accomplished wise. But they also they also add the power of the narrative that he's the guy because they've been calling him out.
Because of the payday. It's the biggest payday because there was nobody else good. But now with Turkey in the game, it's not needed.
I'm not saying it's just they're not.
Keyshawn is even saying I'm not calling him out no more. I don't care.
Yeah, but he was calling him out leading up to the fight.
Oh, that's promotion.
Yeah, Keyshawn definitely was calling out Tank. You wildin'.
Well, the thing is,
He's stealing
well, the
that.
thing is-
He's stealing the promotional part of it.
Well, the thing is, Punch, I gotta hit off, but I'll just say, like, even though Tank, again, I understand what you're saying, even though Tank wasn't going around saying I'm pound for pound #1 or anything, because of the hype behind him and because there's so much attention on him, because of the Mayweather connection, it's that's why these guys were calling him out. But we'll see what happens in the future. Thanks for having me on, man. Peace out to the chat and you guys on the panel. All the best.
Good looking
That's sport talk, man. Have a good one, man. Nice having you on.
Let me read the super chatty patty K. Epoxy Magic in the building said, this keeps showing how Teo really paved his own hard path to becoming undisputed champion of the whole wide world. He fought all the tough mother effers
2-time undisputed.
And still on May 2nd going to be fighting the stiffest competition. Good looking out with Epoxy Magic.
It just exactly that. That's what it comes down to me. That Teo is the man.
Weedy Gonzalez with a $5 super chat says, "Por el pastor, just cause you make me laugh." I'm gonna give you the what's his name? The Joe Pesci. Oh, I'm a clown, huh? Oh, I make you laugh, huh? I make you laugh, huh? Good looking out. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, man,
Tuesday's gonna be fun, Punch. You're gonna be there though, right?
Man, I don't know, man. That there's no applications, no nothing like that. I'm gonna be around. To be honest, fuck it, I'm gonna be around. What if I could get?
This is not a PVC event, so maybe talking to Matchroom because it's gonna be with Match or the Zone. Those are the people.
Yeah, maybe Golden Boy, Matchroom.
Come on, you go. Yeah, you know that Oscar's gonna hook you up, bro.
You know what it is, bro? To be honest, yo, HLD. The thing is this: certain people in the sport of boxing, they watch the channel, they find me funny, they find me, you know what I'm saying, that I know my ish, but sometimes I've gone too far in certain things. Publicly, they don't want to align with themselves.
I know. La cosa de ethnicities, or say it'll be about los maricones, or say maybe because of religion talk, whatever, right? Like that, but nah, bro, this is an open public one, bro. I mean, it's gonna be out in the public, right? Or is it inside that they're doing it?
I think it's gonna be inside. I think it's gonna be in the same. I think if they because Times Square, that's why they do the press conferences anyway in New York City, but they do it in 44th. Damn, I forgot the name of the place, but I don't think it's gonna be open. It's gonna be too cold for that. I think. I don't know.
I don't know. It's gonna be too cold. They're gonna do this at night.
Epoxy Magic con los 50 pesos. Gracias, Magic. I gotta get a song for Magic. Tu quieres una bachata, una salsa, Epoxy Magic. Hippity hip, hippity hop. I keep telling people, Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, we have a rivalry because we want to outwork each other. Out in the construction field, boxing sports, Louds Mike in the world. Hey, yo, Pox, I told him earlier, I said, man, can you do say que lo bajalo poquito? Because this one thing, HOD got the loudest mic, but then with your energy, it's like an extra. Like you could just talk normal right now. Just say something.
Yeah, I mean, como estamos hablando ahorita.
You see that? Now scream. like say
you fucking wrong, bro, because you know that.
Yo, I can't even have my headphones on.
My bad, bro. I don't do that intentionally, my people, man. But it can shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm sorry, man. And I even brought it down for Punch because I'm trying to.
I get it because you used to go to panels and if people had their mic. It's time for you to, when you go to panels and debate somebody, then they go to outpower you.
Well, yeah, people do that too, but you know, I mean, but it's natural, man. This is how we do it in the kitchens here in the, La Familia Boricua, bro. We gotta work each other.
I appreciate you, Epoxy Magic with the 50 beans. Yo, my long lost brother, Patterson, Jersey, James Kelly. Yo, Kelly, how you been, bro? I haven't seen you in a while, man. How's the grandson? Gotta be 3 years old now. 3 years old, the grandson, right? What up, Punch? Good looking out with the super chat, $10 super chat. James Kelly from Patterson, Jersey. What up, Punch? Long time no see you here. Tank is the cash cow for now, but I be advised. I will call it if I can. Yeah, that's the slogan right there for James Kelly. Be advised. I don't know after that performance, James Kelly. I don't know. But you know what? It levels the playing field now. I think it not level the playing field, it actually levels the consciousness. How people are going to be breaking down these fights with Gervonta Davis. I think it humble now. Ooh, Shakur Stevenson and Tank. Ooh, yeah, Shakur Stevenson. If you don't knock out, and I said this a long time. I've been saying that if you don't knock out Shakur Stevenson, it is no way that Tank is going to outpoint Shakur because he don't throw enough punches. He's not in the win rounds. And look how it is. He's in close fights. If he doesn't get the knockout, Gervonta Davis in the scorecards, respectfully, is in a 50-50 fight. With Mario Barrios. You know what? Maybe Mayweather needed to be there last night and tell that you losing it on the unofficial scorecard.
Well, you know what? That's true there, Punch, about the Mayweather. I think Tank is a very insecure fighter is because they coddled him so much, but needing the confidence of maybe like that. Maybe Mayweather serves a greater purpose in that corner with his presence more than we know. Kind of like a father who's in there like with his son, and the son is looking for that confidence from his dad when he looks at him, like, what to do, Dad? That type of thing. I'm not trying to embarrass him in that, like a dad type with Mayweather, but like he needs that confidence from him. So who knows?
I think Gervonta Davis, he might not want to admit it, and probably this is how the way he feels, but he's so loyal to the people that put him on. Think about it. He was he was a foster kid. Calvin Ford took him under his wing, and he wants to be loyal. And sometimes you're too loyal for your own good. Like you could see he truly wants to be in training. When he was training, he wants to be a better fighter. He wants to stay sharp. That's why he go to Barry Hunter. That's why he go to Patrice Harris. I think he's outgrown Ford and Coach Ellis. I'm not disrespecting him because it happens in the sport of boxing. You could just take somebody to a certain level and you just got nothing more to offer. And then you hire, he basically had three potential head coaches in the corner and stuff like that, right? But so that, they're all gonna be like, yeah, we cool, we've been doing this for a long time, but that doesn't mean that you've been doing this for a long time in the elite level. Yeah, and the amateurs is one thing. Yeah, when you want to come up is one thing, but once you in that elite level, is that one voice, a strict training camp. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and I think that he does. I think he's bringing Ford and Coach Ellis along with the ride at this point. He doesn't need them anymore, and he don't want to say he doesn't need them, but he doesn't need them anymore.
But at the same time, does Tank would Tank know how to deal, because these guys are street guys, bro. Let's call it a day. These guys are, they're very, they're hood, bro. Calvin Ford and these are hood dudes. You know what I mean? And is Tank capable of going under someone of a professional tutelage on a different level and take that? You know what I mean? Is he capable of being understanding with I don't know. I'm just throwing any name out there, like with Ronnie Shields or something like that. Is he capable of taking those type of instructions from someone who's on a different level of professionalism when it comes to the game? Because it's a different language, it's a different approach, it's a different style than what it is with these guys who he's been with pretty much almost his entire career.
I think I know a coach that will keep Gervonta Davis in line, and maybe that's a coach that maybe Gervonta Davis might want to be with. But the thing is, does he want to keep him? Does he want somebody to check him like that at this point of his career? Coach Kevin Cunningham will check Gervonta Davis. Bringing Coach Cunningham, and you know why I know? Because remember, Floyd Mayweather wanted Coach Cunningham to train Gervonta Davis. he was the guy. For Floyd Mayweather, remember, he left Calvin Ford once. And to get him back on track, to get Gervonta Tank Davis back on track, it was Coach Kevin Cunningham that got Gervonta Tank Davis back on track.
Okay.
He's strict.
That's insightful.
And he doesn't give a damn about. He's a guy that'll kick you out the gym. He's a guy that I don't need you. I don't.
Yeah, but does so he's disciplinarian in that sense. But is Tank gonna lower down his ego to take it from Coach Cunningham?
If he wants to, he gotta lower his ego, just like Oscar De La Hoya did when he hired Floyd Mayweather Sr.
You know, like for example, when I saw Tio working out with Reynoso, I saw a demeanor of respect. I saw a demeanor of wanting to focus and hear this new guy. When I saw him do some work with Freddie Roach, I saw Tio like humble enough, like, yeah, I don't want to disappoint. I'm giving into your tutelage, and whatever you say goes, and because I respect you. But if Tank doesn't have that level of respect to whoever's on top of him to give him the instructions, he's gonna do like what he did in this fight. He thought he's the boss. He could yell at Steve Yellis, man, stop, wait, give me a second, shut up. You know what I mean? That's that. If Tank is not willing to put that bullshit away, I don't care who it is. Yeah, you could have a Coach Cunningham tell him, get the fuck out of my gym, and he'll say, yeah, fuck it, I'll leave. That's not gonna help him. But he needs to give in.
But then also in the corner, the Barry Hunter didn't get through to him because he ain't changed. But it's like, man, you saw how he was talking, like you were saying, you saw he was talking to Calvin Ford.
That's nasty work, bro.
I've never seen him talk like that with Calvin Ford.
There's nasty work. So something
he outgrew them because when you this is the way that it looks. He outgrew them to the point where now they are his yes men.
Yeah.
You can see,
like I said, that video that I sent you, you're gonna look in the face of Calvin Ford. I'm not saying Calvin Ford. I don't know the man. I can't say nothing negative about him. But I do know he's been loyal to Tank, and
that's what I'm saying. And Tank is they loyalty, and then it's good. I don't want look at this point. I don't want Calvin Ford not to be in his corner. No. Just like Henry Garcia doesn't leave Ryan Garcia's corner. Just like Earl Spence' father was always in his corner since he turned pro. It's not only Derrick James, it's Earl Spence Sr. as well. So
right.
They don't got to leave the corner, but you got to get somebody that really, that you not only just respect, is going to keep you in line. It's going to check you. It's going to check you. You know what I'm saying?
That you got to respect.
Oscar De La Hoya said about Floyd Mayweather Sr. He said he's the only guy that could make me wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. The only trainer.
Porque le tiene respeto.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. That if you are so big, it's like right now, for example, in the NBA, bro. Like none of these coaches are running the teams, bro. The NBA players make so much damn money that how is the coach gonna be the boss? You know what I mean? You're just not in the position to be. I could get you fired, coach. Shut the fuck up, right? And that's the problem.
Except for Coach Popovich.
Right.
Spurs.
He's right. You know, and Phil Jackson had it like that for a minute too, because MJ had to. He respected Coach, and if he respected Coach, everybody had to respect Coach. But that's the problem that I don't think there's a guy out there that's good that Tank is gonna be like, oh shit, I can't disrespect this guy.
Coach Kevin Cunningham. I told Coach Kevin Cunningham he know that he can't. Or I mean, again, he will respect them, but he's gonna keep him in check.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying. But if he doesn't respect that, yeah, I trust Cunningham will check him, but is Tank gonna give a fuck? It just doesn't matter. I mean, you could be the cop, and I can say "fuck you, pig," and I give a fuck, because if I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck.
If he wants to if he wants to be great, then yes. Just like if you want to maintain his greatness, just like
I feel bad for the kid, you know, in the sense that there's a lot of, you know, a lot of these fighters, they all grow up in their own little worlds of whatever they come from, and they become a product of what it is. You know what I mean? And so I think every fighter has his own journey, and those that come from the struggle, well, it's it is what it is. You know what I mean? And they don't understand a lot of life stuff. Like I don't think you'll catch either one of us disrespect one of our elders. But these young punks, they probably will. You know what I mean? And that's a problem.
Sometimes also you so honest that people want to criticize you because you're so honest. Like if you look at him in the post-fight interview in the press conference, it almost felt like a relief. It almost felt like
yes.
And let's be real, he's not a guy that stay in the limelight. He don't.
He doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? So I could understand when he's like, in our community. Let's be real. Now let's just talk about like life itself. Let's be real. For what the things that he's been saying, I respect it a lot. When he says, "Yo, I want to work on myself, but I can't. I don't feel like I can't seek therapy because if I do, I feel like they're gonna take that killer instinct. But I want to work on myself." Like when
it'll civilize them.
Sometimes people, sometimes when people sit back and they actually telling you out loud publicly, "Yo, I want to work myself. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person." But nah, you gotta stay. You shouldn't retire. Nah, you gotta. And the guy,
I think he should retire, Punch. Personally,
yeah,
I think he should retire. Once he said all that stuff, yo, man, you retire. Like I know the check is there, but you're gonna get yourself hurt, man. And there's no need for that. There's no need for that.
That's the best interview he ever did. That with that other guy, I forgot his name. That podcast, the black dude that he was telling him as well. That that nah. Maybe if you do get therapy, it will make you more of a line and stuff like that. Like, see, you need people around like that. That's who you need around your corner, because the people around your corner that's also capitalizing and getting a percentage of you getting money, they're not going to tell you to stop fighting, because if they tell you to stop fighting, then they're not getting paid no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to tell you to stop fighting. Nobody around Gervonta Davis is going to tell him to stop fighting because they also getting paid. So it's got to be one of the person that really truly love him, be like, "Yo, my man, forget about that, man. Like, yo, go for a year. Every fighter done it. Sugar Ray Leonard retired for 2 years, came back and then retired for 3 years. Mike Tyson, well, he wasn't retired, but he got locked up. He had time to reflect. Roberto Duran had time to reflect. A lot of these great fighters that we admire had time to reflect. Maybe he needs that.
And like you said, he's never been in for the legacy. So if he truly has the bag and he hasn't been robbed behind the table like they did Mike Tyson, if he truly has, let's say he's got at least 25 million in the bank, 20 million. Is that not good enough to retire on, bro? Raise your kids, take care of your family, and call it a day, bro.
You got 2 kids, you got 2 daughters, 1 son.
Oh man, I like what? Like they gotta humble themselves to live within their fucking means.
And the thing is, some of them they is a struggle in the hood, and so you got out the hood, you reached that. That's the dream. Sometimes that's the first dream. Sometimes you stay stuck with that first dream, getting out the hood, having a big house, having the means to do whatever you want to do and stuff like that, and then that's it. That's
yo, man, if he wants to be skater boy, hang out with a bunch of white boys and do all that type of shit and just be on the chill, don't do that, bro.
Buy all the purses and stuff like that. Put all the oil that you have.
But like I said, I'm just saying, I don't know, like, go for it, bro. Like, why? You know what I mean? Just live a good life and take care of your family. You did it all for yourself. You already got the bag.
HLD just want him to retire. That's like I'm.
Is that what the guy says? I'm ready to retire.
HLD just want to go away.
Hey man, when Tio said I'm retiring, I didn't do shit but just tell him, bro, thank you for entertaining me, bringing me back to be a fan, and have a blessed life, bro. That's all I said. I wasn't gonna be like, nah, man, you gotta stay. No, you want to leave, you can leave, bro.
James Kelly with a $20 super chat. James Kelly, God bless you, James. According to Tank, Ford will always be his father figure. I don't think the corner showed the urgency. Facts. Tank thought he was still in round 8 or 9 when he hit Tank with his power hand and Roach shook it off. It's true. He wasn't fazed by the power. And look, that's alarming as well, James. That's alarming that you got 4 boxing heads and he doesn't know what round he's at. 4. So that's what I'm saying. What was going on in the corner? What was going in the corner? You know what I'm saying? Maybe do they get phased by the moment?
Mayweather would have told them.
Because put it this way, as much that we look at certain fighters and be like, oh yeah, this is the moment. It's not even about the skills. Some people are phased by the moment. But let me tell you like this: certain trainers get phased by the moment as well. That's what sometimes you do need that elite trainer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that none of these guys elite because Barry Hunter is elite trainer. You know what I'm saying? Calvin Ford already been in that in a situation with big fights, you know, with the cameras and all that. But I think that they never saw maybe Gervonta Davis go through adversity and second guessing himself and because I remember I saw the fight again because I did the live without the volume, and he said to the coach, I said, "Don't worry, I'm gonna get him. That's it. I'm breaking him down." And I'm saying in my mind, what round did you see that you're breaking him down? What round? When did he say I'm breaking him down? Breaking him down where?
With 3 punches around and shit.
Gervonta Davis was never breaking him down in any of the rounds.
Nope.
So I think that he had in his mind like the Deontay Wilder effect. You have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I got to be perfect for 1 second. And that when you hit Lamont Roach with a clean shot, it ain't phase him. It ain't phase him. I did like the way that Gervonta Davis they come back and fight in the 9th round when they should have called the knockdown. He was fighting back. That's one of the best rounds in my opinion. It
was a spurt, bro. It was like a 30-second spurt that he came in to fight after that fake knockdown.
Good looking out, James Cuddy. I agree with you, brother. So.
Devin Haney with the quote of the night. I was waiting for the backflip. It's the first time that motherfucker's ever made me laugh, bro.
Shit. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man, we've been here almost 4 hours. Tomorrow's another day. We're going to be continuing talking about this. Of course, there's going to be Monday. We're going to be talking about this again. Trust me. Everybody going to have now backstories. We got the hair braider saying that she ain't put grease on his head, right? He should have gone to the African lady in Harlem and be like, dude, I don't know. I just put some berries and juices. We don't put all that chemical in your hair. Davis, who the hell put all that chemical? You're supposed to be natural. So, with the $5 super chat says, forgive my misspelling and fat fingering. Coach Roach was manhandling him on the inside. Pause.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was. Shout out to Roach and his bro, epic performance.
And his dad, you know, because a lot of people been critiquing dads. So shout out to his dad for great.
Oh yeah, he had the shaking hands, huh? His hands were shaking. He smoked them.
Shout out to his dad. Shout out to Mr. to Papa Roach. You know what I'm saying? But I hope, hey yo, I can bring him to the channel, bro. Hey yo, you saw how he was flaming. Shout out to Showbiz, man. He shout out to Showbiz, man. He even flaming Showbiz and flame two-tone.
Yo, but hey, at least Showbiz came back and he took it on the chin. And Roach earned it. So he took it on the chin. And I think I saw Two-Tone do a 3-minute thing about him. And so good for them that they took it on the chin and rightly so. And you know what? I had to, because you know what? I thought this was just another one of those, I'm gonna knock you out, and then good for him that he took it to another level for himself.
That's why y'all gotta listen to your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Y'all gotta listen to that's why big people gotta relax.
But it doesn't take away from the other side. I'm just giving him his credit, but it doesn't. It still tells me why is Tank fighting 130 pounders when he should be fighting the best at 135. But simple as that. That's two different things. I'm gonna give Roach 100% credit. I'm eating crow on his behalf. Congratulations, bro. You proved me wrong. But Tank, what are you doing, man? Anyway, Papa, we've been out here 5 hours, 6 hours. I don't know how long it's been, but
yeah, I'm out of here, yo. Good looking out, everybody in the chat, everybody that's tuning in, everybody who won't catch the playback. Subscribe to the channel, become a member to the channel, like HOD, like my boy James Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like Tony. You know what I'm saying? La reina de boxeo. All of y'all, man. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.